Stephen Fulton Jr.
The Ennis Express is a runaway train.
Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, here is the skill, the highly regarded Devin Haney.
Bud Crawford is a fight fan, and he's a fight fan's fighter. The Ennis Express is a runaway train.
Ain't no pressure when you built for this.
Man down, round one. The truth hurts.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the undefeated super flyweight from San Antonio, Texas, Jesse Bam Rodriguez!
The universally recognized undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Devin Haney.
You can't fight the power of Gervonta Tank Davis. What a scintillating display. Well, you question Deontay Wilder's power. The proof is in the banana pudding as he just turned the lights out.
Cool boy Stephen Fulton Jr.
The Ennis Express is a runaway train.
Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, here is the skill, the highly regarded Devin Haney. Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, here is the skilled, the highly regarded Devin Haney.
Man, I almost did it again. Family. We in the building tonight, man. We coming to cook, man. We gonna drop the link in a second. As always, man. Y'all know how we do it over here. We gotta, but we gotta recognize the brothers who's coming through, showing love. You know what I'm saying? The first, hey, as always, when you over here, y'all know y'all rocking with the right side, man. Y'all rocking with the right side. And we're going to cook how we always cook. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother KO. Shout out to KO. Hell of a show tonight. Shout out to if y'all didn't catch it, right? KO went over on BF TV channel. BF came over on KO channel. And I loved all of it. You feel me? I ain't get to check every conversation out. I ain't get to check all of them out. But I checked the majority of them out, and I loved it. I loved every minute of it. Why? Because I think both of them, man, they both some dogs out there. And anything y'all know about me, I love a good dog. And I think my brother B did a hell of a job. You know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't going to bring them in. All I'm trying to do, hey, we talking boxing over here, so we're going to drop the link in a second. You know what I'm saying? As always, we drop the link early because we get started late, right? So we want everybody to jump on, be a part of the show, and to get theirs off. I ain't got no problem with it. I have no problem with it. And y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel. And make sure y'all showing up and showing out, man. You know, we ain't asking for nothing monetarily. That ain't what we looking for. We ain't here for money. You know what I'm saying? We here to keep this a buck. Before I get to cooking, before I get on my soapbox, you feel me? Let me go ahead and shout the family out, man. I got my brother in the building, man, Sean Connery. Or let me rephrase that, Con Connery. Shout out to Con Connery in the building, man. Much love and respect. My brother, Mr. Boxing Fanatics, is in the building. Salute to you, family. Much love and respect. Be free. The big homie, man. Straight out of DC, man. Shout out to the big homie, man. Out of the DMV, man. Out of the DMV. That's the big homie, man. Shout out to Be Free, man. Much love and respect. We got that Mexican LT, man. Hey, shout out to LT. Much love and respect. I appreciate you coming through. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. We got my brother Cash Crypto in the building. Salute to Cash Crypto, man. One of the best fans of the sport of boxing. You feel me? One of the best fans, and I ain't got nothing but love and respect. My brother Gertz. My brother Gertz is in the building. Another one of those genuine fans. You know what I'm saying? We don't always agree. I got a lot of respect for y'all. A lot of respect. My brother is in the building. P. Rocker is in the building. Salute to DP Rocker, man. Salute to DP. That's the homie. You feel me? King Styles Production in the building, man. Salute to King Styles, man. I gotta turn this music down. This motherfucker a little louder than I thought it was gonna be. There we go. We're gonna turn it down a little bit, but we still gonna have the music. Y'all know how we rock over here. Shout out to my brother Big Money. Hey, Big Money, he done rebranded himself a tad bit, and I ain't got no problem with it, man. Shout out to Big Money, man. The family as well. Hardcore Casual is in the building. Much love and respect, Hardcore Casual. As always, man, we dropped the link early because I gotta do my thing, man. I gotta get a couple bars off. The link is in the chat, man. Anybody who wants to join, feel free because y'all know we gonna show love over here. It's no hate whatsoever, nothing but love and respect. But I gotta say this. First things first. The Devin and Tank conversation, man. And like I said, shout out to Knockout and shout out to BF. They covering the conversation. I ain't got shit to say about it. Nope, that's me. I ain't got shit to say about it. Shout out to my brother, Master Khalid in the building, man. Salute, man. Salute. I have nothing to say about Tank and Devin. Fight. I'm done with the conversation because it all goes into hyperbole and this is what we hope for and I mean this is what it comes down to. This is what it comes down to. And so what I'm here to talk about, and I see, hey, Paid in Full, I'm bringing you on in a second. I got you, my brother. You know you the family. But the first thing is that I gotta say is that until that fight happens, until that fight is made, now wheels. Now I will say I don't have no problem with nobody spinning their wheels. I ain't got no problem with it. At the same time, I'm gonna put you on mute, Paid in Full. I'm bringing you on, but I'm gonna put you on mute real quick. Respectfully. With that fight right now, I'm a Devin fan. Anybody who knows anything about the bright side, y'all know I'm a Devin fan. At the same time, it's a pointless conversation. It's pointless right now because I come to this conclusion because I took part in the EJ versus Bud conversation. I took part in that. And I got to a point where I had to say fuck all of them. Fuck them. Why? Because it's not. I don't even care who wins the fight no more. That's how bad it is. I don't even care who wins the fight. I just want to see it. The same way I want to see the EJ fight, the EJ versus Bud fight. That's how this is where we get it. And what I'm gonna have to say is that the numbers, whatever reason you want to make that this fight shouldn't happen. The one thing I'm gonna tell you as a boxing fan, I'm a boxing fan first. That's what I am. I'm a boxing fan, and so I want to see all those fights. I want to see them. And so, if we not get in the fight, then one or two things gotta happen. You need to be fighting the next best, you know what I'm saying? Or we need to be criticizing a court. Those are the two things that can happen. And so at the end of the day, man, I want to see the fight. And although, yeah, I picked Devin to win the fight. I picked Devin. I will be the first person on this show. And I'm going to tell you, I don't give a damn who lost. I just want to see them fight. At what point in time do we get to a point where we say, you know what, damn the winner, the loser, who we think gonna win, who we think gonna lose? What point do we get to that we say, I want to see motherfuckers fight. I want to see the best fighting the best. And that's one reason I talk the way I talk. I always said the best need to fight the best. Shout out to the OG Crush, man. OG Crush is in the building. Jonathan Jackson is in the building, man. Cash Crypto, I believe I called Cash Crypto out a second ago. Shout out to my brother. Lieutenant, okay, here we go. Lieutenant Rob said, you a fanboy, bro. Of who? Clearly you ain't been listening, but that's okay. It's an open panel tonight, so you can come up here and present your case. We're not gonna cut you off. We're gonna let you cook, and we're gonna let you get yours off. You feel me? And so, you know what it is. It is what it is. If that's what you believe, I ain't got no problem with it. I ain't got no problem with you saying that. Come prove it, and you'll be proven wrong very quickly. But hey, the panel is open. So if you want to speak that type of talk, I ain't got no problem, man. Do your thing. If you will keep it in the comments, continue to rock in the comments. But we don't duck no smoke over here. No smoke is ever gonna be ducked. I got my brother Paid in Full in the building, man. Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the panel, man. You know you the family. As always, welcome to the panel, man. What you got for us?
For sure, yeah. What we cooking on tonight, Dev and Tank?
Well, I mean, it's up to you.
Open panel?
I'm going to tell you, well, it's an open panel, and anybody can come cook on whatever they want to.
Sure.
At the same time, we just saw something spectacular, and I watched Knockout go to the ops, the quote unquote ops channel, even though Knockout and BL, they brother. You know what I'm saying? I understand it, saying that, but we watched both of them when we understand what they disagree with.
Right.
We both understand they disagree with Devin and Tank, and we watched both of them go to the opposite panel and make their arguments. You know what I'm saying? And also take on all arguments. I got to give respect. In that situation, I definitely respect it. I definitely respect that. What you think about that, Peyton? What did you think about the way they went back and forth, allowed both of them, and even there were times where individual would overtalk the quote unquote guest.
Yeah.
And the opposing party would come in and say, hold on. You gotta let their brother cook. You gotta let them cook if you're gonna ask them a question. Right. I thought it was beautiful the way they handled themselves. I thought it was beautiful the way that. So this is what we need. What you think, Hey?
No, I agree. I just left him over there. I was over there talking to him. I'm gonna just say this, bro. I don't want to diss nobody on your channel, bro. Cause I'll just put it like this: if I'm gonna say something to them, I'm gonna say it to their face. Period. But that nigga BFTV is a disrespectful ass nigga, bro. And even though he be making a lot of valid points, bro, the shit he go overboard. And he the same nigga that say he don't disrespect niggas. But nigga, you man, I'm gonna just say this, bro. That nigga a disrespectful ass.
All I say is this. Hey, if you felt disrespected by anything, and I didn't catch all of it, I didn't catch all of it, but if you felt disrespected by anything that brother said, hey, he got an open panel over there on a regular basis. Don't you? Hey, take it up.
For sure. I ain't even. That's why I said I ain't want to really bring it up for real. But yeah, I ain't never going to do channel no more, bro. But yeah, bro. I just feel like this. I think that was a dope ass thing that they did. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Going into the heat of the fire.
We need individuals who disagree to accept opposing views and allow them to rock on their channel. Right. And the reason we need it is because at the end of the day, man, boxing, it's not a monolith. Everybody's not going to agree. Yeah. At the same time, you allow individuals to make their arguments. And hence the reason, hey, I started the channel because, shit, I want to hear all the arguments. You feel me? I want to hear all of them.
And that's why I come over here, because I'm like, when I come over here, bro, it's always respectful. That's why I rock with you and, you know what I'm saying, you and Woke the way I was, bro, because you're like, it's always respectful, bro. And we can always agree to disagree without it going overboard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And my thing is, at the end of the day, I regardless if I agree or disagree, I could care less. I could care less about agreeing or disagreeing with you. As long as we moving the sport of boxing forward. And we continue and we keep it boxing. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I love. And so it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I gotta ask you this though. And man, like I said, damn, I ain't need hey, you know it's bad when you ain't hold on, give me 1 second. I ain't even logged into my own shit. Let me go log into my own channel real quick, man.
Okay.
But at the same time, I gotta ask you this. I want to ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Where we see bouts in this, and I want to. If you want to go back to Bud and Tank, I'm gonna tell you over here, man. I'm tired of Bud and Tank. I'm tired.
I am too, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
You feel me?
Nah, I ain't.
Hey, when I get tired of shit, man. Hey, I just move forward, man. I move forward. I want to fight. I want to see it. But at the end of the day, I can only talk so much about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't want to get to the point that I was at with EJ and Bud. Right. I don't know if you was rocking at the time, but I got to a point where I said, fuck EJ, fuck Bud, Fuck Steven Esposito.
Absolutely.
Bomac, fuck Bernie the Boxer, fuck anybody who dealing with anything going on with this fight. Derek James, you name them. I said fuck 'em. Why? Because I can pick a winner, but I want to see the fight first. That's what I want to see. Right? And so I'm getting to that point with this fight right here. I'm getting to that point. But at the end of the day, man, it is what it is. Let me ask you this. We got Boots in this. Boots has with Matchroom, Eddie Hearn. What are the fights over there that you see for Boots? What fights do you see for Boots with Matchroom and Eddie Hearn?
So far, the first I'm gonna say I think a Conor Ben fight would be his. I think that should be his first fight that he going at. I think he should go after. I really didn't even agree with his move to go to Matchroom, just simply because I don't really know who they have over there at 147 besides Conor Ben, which he ain't even at 147 for real. But I'd rather for him to stay over on the PBC because there's so much smoke over there, bro. He done business with them, but if he trying to go for undisputed, I understand why. The
problem is they don't have nobody over there.
That's the thing. That's why I was looking at it. I'm looking at the play.
And when you bring up a Conor Ben fight, Conor Ben, is that a big fight? Is Conor Ben in Boots? Is that a big fight?
No, it's not. I don't think so. And I think
outside of Conor Ben, I mean, what are we looking at? Who are we talking about?
I think Boots want to become that star of the platform. So
of what platform?
Maybe probably Matchroom, because I don't think he felt like they were giving him the fights on PBC, because you got to say Earl wasn't trying to fight him, nor was Bud trying to fight him, even though Bud ain't signed to them. But he really couldn't get no fights over there for real. So I don't agree with the move, but I understand it. I just don't know who he's going to fight.
And that becomes the biggest problem, is that even, and I understand, once again, I will say this. I will say that I think, excuse me, I think that, and damn. Not Eddie Hearn, excuse me. Cameron Duncan. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that Boots been signed with Cameron Duncan. And we saw what happened as far as the litigations go and how Boots was able to get away from it. Shout out to Big Money, Puff Puff Pass. Yeah, my bad, man. My bad. I was smoking too much over here. Look, all I'm saying is that when it comes to Boots, ain't no way you expect, and there are no big fights for you over there. Now, I will say, I understand you moving on from Cameron Duncan to PBC. Shout out to Cameron Duncan. Although he passed away, respect to that brother, rest in peace. Boots got his freedom, gave him the autonomy to choose where you want to fight at. Even if he go over to Matchroom right now, what are the big fights? And this is the interesting thing right here. I was looking at this earlier tonight, because when I was looking at this thing, all right, so we thought Cody Crowley was going to be on the docket for Boots. It seemed like that fight's not happening. Now with Boots moving over to Eddie Hearn, Top Rank, not Top Rank, Matchroom. Now him moving over there. The question is that what's the big fight outside of Conor Ben fight? Okay, cool. You make the Conor Ben fight, no problem. What's the next biggest? First off, is that a pay-per-view fight? No, it's not. The second thing is that you got to understand who controls the two divisions that you want to fight in right now. When we talk about 47 and 54, who controls those divisions? The PBC does. That's a fact.
Yeah.
And so, how are you gonna? And I'm just looking at the multi-fight deal with Throne. What are the fights that we're gonna get? Because overall, man, it's nothing over there for you. It's nothing there. Virgil Ortiz is the most interesting fight over there, in my opinion. If for some reason Boots was able to finagle a Conor Benn fight and then make the Virgil Ortiz fight on pay-per-view, oh yeah, hey, I ain't got no problem with it. The problem is that we done already heard. We know what Oscar's gonna do. We know Oscar, he not looking to put Virgil Ortiz in that type of situation yet. When they talked about the fight previously, the man said he need 47 months. Virgil does fight at 54. I agree with you, Con Shonery. The problem is that we done heard that Boots has no problem moving up. And in my estimation, if he's moving over the mat and they have nothing to offer him over there at 47, so he has to move up to 54. I expect one fight from Boots, and I expect them to be at 54 in this next fight. And this is the reason being. And Pay the Fool, I want your opinion on this. If, first off, when Boots fought under Cameron Duncan, right?
Yeah.
He fought under Cameron Duncan. Cameron Duncan, and I look at Cameron Duncan, although he's a quote-unquote independent Samson. Samson's gonna do business with the PPC. Cameron Duncan, if you remember, Cameron Duncan was the one who came out with the no black fighter list over on Top Rank. Top Rank kicked his ass out and damn near banned his ass from coming up and never dealing with Top Rank again. That's what they did. Hence the reason he started own company and brought on a Brandon Lee Boots Ennis, right?
Right.
See. So with that being said, my question is that now that Cameron Duncan has passed away, RIP to that brother, RIP to him, and we don't see any big fights being offered from the PBC, and now we see that Boots has moved over to Top Rank. I keep saying Top Rank. Matchroom. Now that we're seeing all this play out, man, break news. I mean, break Boots' next 4 fights down for me if you can. Can you break those down?
And that's the thing. I don't
his career decision. How do you see it playing out?
I don't see who he can fight over there at Matchroom. Like, that's the thing. Unless he's trying to get an international fan base built, I can understand it. But I don't know who the fuck is he gonna fight besides Conor. You can't fight Conor Benn. He's suspended. Over you know what I'm saying, over there in the UK,
but you can fight Conor Benn in the States. You can't fight him in the States.
But it's still not a big fight though. But I think Boots need to be.
It's not a big fight. It's not a big fight.
I think they went over. I think he went that route to see if he can get more fights in, because he wanted to fight at least three or 4 times a year, and obviously the PBC can't even get a fight over there. So it's like he pretty much put it. I don't know if he did. I don't know if that was the best move for him. I don't think that was a good move, bro. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
Now. Your opinion, what would have been a better move for Boots?
I think it would have been either if you would have stayed with PBC, I think his best move would have been, you know what I'm saying, either defend that strap at 47.
Against who?
I would say Stanley Ennis.
But the problem is, but this is the problem, and I say this respectfully. The problem is that he should have been fine, and it wouldn't have been a defense. It really would have been a unification, because I believe, Pay, I think we all agree that Bud could have dropped the belts at 47, right? And so, in my opinion, if Bud dropped the belts, then it would have been a unification fight as far as Stanley Leonis go. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Barrios. It would have been the same thing with Barrios. The problem is that it seemed like when they offering Cody Crowley and they not offering individual that or they not off. Well, I don't. What you want me to do? Right. What you want Boots to do? Right. They not offering them, And then even Cody Crowley pulled out. He was the one who pulled out this fight. Now, mind you, we all agree that Cody Crowley was going to get his ass whooped. I think we all agree on that.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, even though we agree on that, Boots was the one who was going to look for the smoke.
Yeah.
So how all of us, the craziest thing to me, Boots has become the bad guy, even though he the one that can't get a fight. It don't make sense.
Yeah, it does. It doesn't. I don't think nobody I don't think it's crazy because I think based on his talent, I think a lot of people fear him. But I think Mario Barrios would have fought him. I think they were actually working on that fight. I don't know what happened with that situation though. With Mario Barrios, I don't know if he has a fight coming up or he has an injury or something like that. I don't know what's going on with Barrios right now.
It's not just Mario Barrios. You had Mario Barrios there, right?
Uh-huh.
And now, shout out to Sean Connery because Sean said, Sean, Connery, he always in there. He said, the only reason Boots got the belt is because the IBF stripped Bud. We agree. Yeah. Now watch this. Hold on, watch this. Which was total bullshit because IBF knew when they fought. The problem is the rematch never happened.
Yeah.
It never happened. And because the rematch didn't happen, total disrespect for Bud. No, it's no disrespect to Bud. The rematch didn't happen.
Yeah.
And so here's the reason. What's the problem? And somebody, they confronted me with this earlier tonight. They said, well, we see that Saudi is trying to deal with Bud. I ain't got no problem with it. Ain't got no problem. And now, he over to Matchroom. And we know Saudi is going to rock with Matchroom. This is what they telling me. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Saudi makes EJ versus Bud?
I think not with EJ still being signed to PBC. I don't see that happen. I don't think Al Heyman would allow that to happen because I think he don't want a lot of, and we got to think about that. I think that's even with any promoter. I don't think they really want to do cross promotional shit. But shit, if you putting the money out, that's the shit I don't understand. Because if he putting the money up, bro, Al Heyman, you don't have to put no money up.
No.
So,
and real quick, I gotta say, Con Connery came in. He said the belts were awarded to Boots before the rematch clause ran, or before the rematch clause ran out. Rematch, Doug. This is the problem. And Con, you know how I am, man. You know I'm gonna try to keep it down the middle. What I'm saying is, what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. I'm saying that before anything you're talking about, before Bud and EJ, before Bud need to fight Boots, it should have been Bud and EJ. That's that's the first thing. But no. Bud signed a two fight deal at least. When we went back, and if you go back and listen to the different arguments that were being made at the time of the fight being made, right? Mm-hmm. One of the things was that EJ won a rematch clause. Okay, cool. I ain't got no problem with that.
Sean Connery, that's not true, bro. They stripped him, but it was a lot of shit being said publicly, and he didn't notify the IBF of what he was actually doing. So a lot of shit played a part in that, bro. It ain't just they did Bud wrong. From a standpoint, I understand where he coming from because I mean, shit, Bud is involved in the rematch clause, so I don't think it was. I don't think that it was necessary to strip him, especially if you study letting Canelo bitch ass run around in here and do what the fuck he want to do, and not stripping him.
My God. And now my God. Hey, one, bring your ass. Hold on. Clearly, and let me real quick. Hey, I wonder as far as what people are saying, if that makes sense. And so, Constantly said total disrespect for Bud. He disagreed with me. Then he said, "What you're saying isn't down the middle." Okay, I ain't got no problem with it. I ain't got no problem. Maybe I'm biased. I ain't got no problem with that. The IBF strip Bud without cause. I disagree with that piece of it. I disagree. And the reason I disagree is because you need to fight Boots next, respectfully. And the man didn't want to fight Boots. And so he was stripped accordingly.
Yeah.
And out of all the sanctioning bodies, I will correct me if I'm wrong, Pay. I think we have to say that the IBF is the most strict sanctioning body.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
So now Khan says, I want to make, and the reason I want to do it, I ain't coming at my brother. His grievances with what I'm saying. I want to address him. Canelo gets to fight whomever he wants. Wait a minute.
But see, this
hold on, Pay. Real quick, Pay. You correct. You are correct. The problem is that I'm gonna cook Canelo on fighting whoever he want to. If he ain't fighting the nigga that we want to see, then yeah, I'm gonna cook his ass. I'm gonna cook this shit out of him. Con Shonery says, and we coming to you in a second, Pay. Give me 1 second. I gotta get through these comments. Con Shonery says, Bud himself said, fuck him. Yeah, well, okay. Shout out to my brother A1. A1 Hoops on. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe. One of the best basketball channels that you'll ever see. He has a brilliant basketball mind. Now, mind you, if I get on the channel, I'm gonna cook his ass on basketball because he don't know shit about it. In my opinion. But I love basketball like he loves it. So I'm always gonna say that. But man, y'all make sure y'all sub to my brother, man. That's the homie, man. That's the homie. He said clearly, y'all niggas not in the know. Boots went there for and stay busy fighting. PBC Steven Espinosa gave that blessing for him to do it. He'll be coming back to the PBC for Undisputed.
Yeah.
All right, if that's A1, bring your ass, man. Come explain that because I don't believe none of that shit.
Sean Khan, he did publicly say Boots had absolutely nothing to offer him, so he wasn't fighting Boots. That's part of the reason why he got stripped. On top of not reaching out to the IBF, letting them know what he was going to do, because they had an agreement to move up to 54. But he never wrote them in writing saying what he was actually going to do. They gave him a grace period to let them know what he was trying to do. So a lot of shit played a part in that. It ain't all just they did Bud wrong. Bud didn't follow the orders as well.
All right. I gotta ask this question. And this is me being, and I always get crucified for being a Bud fan. No Bud fan. All right, that's fine. Although, I mean, I like Bud. I'm all right. You're right. I am a Bud fan. I like Bud. But when it comes to Bud and EJ, I didn't keep it a buck from the beginning. And I'm going to keep it a buck here. And I'm going to keep it a buck when it comes to Boots. My question my first question has to be this, Paige. This is my first question. And y'all gotta hit the link, man.
Yeah, they might as well come up here, man.
And y'all want to say shit, but y'all not willing to come up and put your name behind it. Paid in full. Hey, shit. I really tell. I'm gonna put my name behind what I say.
No, for
That's
sure.
why I ain't got no problem going to anybody's channel and saying what I say, because I'm gonna put my name behind it. And if a nigga got smoke with me, hey, come get the smoke, man. I ain't got no problem with it.
Absolutely.
No problem whatsoever. All I'm saying is at this point in time right here. Hold on. My brother, everyone said, Doug, it's simple. God damn, it's simple. All right. Everyone said, Doug, it's simple. Boots Kemp had a great relationship with the PBC / Stephen Espinosa / Al Heyman. They don't give major fights to 5 boots. All right, 5 boots. I don't know what that means. Anyway, they don't give major fights to 5 boots immediately.
Hey, Doug, my bad. I'm gonna pull right back up. I gotta take this call.
Now take your time.
All right.
Because 2 of the chess pieces already got the fight. I don't know what 5 boots means. I don't know what that means. But overall, all I'm saying is that if we're talking about Boots Ennis right now at this current moment in time, what we're saying is that Boots need to be fighting the best. And okay, if you want to sit here and say Stephen Espinosa, if y'all, hey, I want y'all to know, I joined X today. I got an X now. I got a Twitter X. I don't know what they call it. Elon Musk gonna call it X, so I guess it's X. But I finally got my Twitter off the link. Man, y'all go sub to Dub Right Side Twitter, man. Y'all go sub to my Twitter. And it's crazy because I don't even know how that shit work. Not quite yet, but I'll figure it out. Listen, is that and going back to my brother A1 hit the link. Dub, simply, it's simple. Boots had a great relationship with the PBC. Stephen, how did he have a great relationship when they didn't make no big fights for him? How was that a great relationship? Matter of fact, if you look at it, what he had was Boots had a contract, and hence the reason he had to go to court. He had a contract with Cameron Duncan. He didn't have no great. And if he would have had a great relationship with him, then you tell me why they didn't make big fights happen for him when they are the ones. Instead of seeing Boots going over to Matchroom right now, we need to be seeing Boots fighting the Stanley Yonuses of the world, right? We need to see him fighting the Virgil Ortiz. Although Virgil Ortiz is Matchroom / Oscar De La Hoya. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. But how was this a great deal? And nobody hadn't explained this to me. And this is why I always tell y'all. I have no clue what's going on. I have no clue. Because what these people will tell me, and I look at it, I'm like, my God, demented, out of order. I come up with all type of names for it. But this is what I see. And so, hey man, I don't see what everybody else see from this. I don't see it. I don't see the what's the word I want to use here? I don't see the dimensionness. I don't see that this individual. Nah. If anybody was looking for smoke, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, Boots was the one looking for smoke, and it was the suits that saved Boots. Let me rephrase that. From Boots. That's what happened. Him and Cody Crowley. That was supposed to be a fight made. We all know Boots gonna go in there and put hands on Cody. We know that's gonna happen. We know that. It's not a fact, but it is a strong opinion. I'm gonna go that way. So none of y'all y'all niggas ain't got shit to say. At the end of the day, man, I want to Bud versus EJ rematch. Absolutely. Do I want to see Bud versus Boots? Absolutely. Do I want to see Boots versus Coley Crowley? I'll watch it. I don't know what you want from me. We all know the end of the fight. We all know who's gonna win the fight. And so when I'm pushing for fights, I'm only pushing for the best to fight the best, and for me to get the absolute top fighters. That's all I want to see. I want to see top fighting the best. And so it just seemed like I get up here and I start talking, and next thing you know, niggas want to crucify me for saying that. Nah, all right, that's a decent fight, but I don't respect that shit. I want to see. Oh man, oh Lord, here we go. We got my brother in the building, man. We got one. You know what I'm saying? And I say this respectfully. A demented individual, demented than a motherfucker, but absolutely wise individual, an individual who's gonna stand on his word. What I would like to consider a dog out here. Shout out to the Georgia Bulldogs. Shout out to my brother D Block in the building. D Block, man, you're live rocking with Right Side, man. I told you. I appreciate you for coming through. Much love and respect. D Block, man, talk to me, man. What you got for me? Tell me where I'm capping it.
Dub, I want to say I appreciate you, my brother, for letting me in the show. You know, it's late, but who cares? At the end of the day, we talk about something we love. Facts! Thank you again, Dub.
Facts!
You know, we come from two different spheres from boxing. At the end of the day, I respect you, and you respect me, and that's how it's supposed to go. Where are we going with this?
Ain't nothing but love and respect, man. It ain't nothing but love and respect. And the thing is, as long as we can keep it boxing, then I ain't got no problem with it. I'm going to talk my shit. You going to talk your shit. We ain't got to agree. At the end of the day, though, I feel like I can talk to anybody and come to a consensus as far as what the hell is going on. Yep. When we're talking about Boots Ennis right now, when we're talking about how it seems like Cody Crowley did, Boots had moved forward and is going to be fighting under a different promotional brand, going with Eddie Hearn, Matchroom, that type of thing. What's your thoughts on that, D Block? Do you think that's good for him? What's the biggest fights for him? What you got on that?
Man, at the end of the day, Boots did what he had to do. You know, his team worked it. They know that Eddie Hearn is real with the money, and know that he was going to get fights. I think Boots is at an age now where he just wants to be active. And to go with a good promoter, which is Eddie Hearn, he's proven himself here in America already with DAZN. And I think a lot of people saw that when DAZN got here, they didn't believe in him. Boots believed him. Boots believes in Matchroom, believes in Eddie Hearn, believes that they could give him fights to be active, that we know they did that for Tevin Farmer. And Andrade. Andrade was still...
They didn't do it for Tevin Farmer. They didn't do it.
Oh, he didn't do it for Devin...
What's Tevin Farmer best?
No. Dub, what I'm saying is he kept them active. You know, that's... We know that...
You didn't answer the question. What's Tevin Farmer best fight?
Jojo Diaz.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And guess what? Even though I understand where you're coming from, it wasn't. Well, it didn't move the. It didn't move the needle. It didn't move the needle whatsoever.
Well, because we know that Tevin Farmer wasn't that attraction that everybody kneeled to. His what people stuck with him was he called out Tank Davis, right?
And he called out Tank, but he never fought Tank.
There's two different fears from there, where you could say Eddie Hearn offered Tank Davis money to fight on the zone in the early stages. We know this, and Tank Davis said, "No, I'm not gonna go over there because I got my own team, and we work for the PB. We're with the PBC, and I don't care if you offer me $7 million. That's what they offered him to fight Devin Farmer at that time. That was a lot of money for Tank Davis. Tank Davis never made money like that at that time."
All right. I mean, I understand what you're saying. I'm just saying that what it seemed like, and maybe you giving it more to the money aspect of it, but a $2 million offer, why would you turn down a $2 million offer?
I think when they offered Farmer that, I think Farmer was independent already, right? Was he independent already from Matthew?
You're breaking up. Hold on, D-Block, you're breaking up. You keep going in and out. I'm trying to respond to you, but you keep going in and out. My bad. Go ahead.
Oh, my bad. Am I good?
Yeah, go ahead. I'll let you know when you're going in and out. I'll let you know.
I think that Tevin Farmer was at the end of his contract with Eddie Hearn, and they offered him that fight, and I don't know why he didn't take it, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know why he didn't take the fight. Everybody wanted to see that fight, Tevin Farmer versus Tank Davis, at that aspect of Tank Davis when he was coming up. I mean, it would have been a great fight. I think it would have been a great fight. What do you think?
At that time, you know what I'm saying? I think Tank would have stopped Tevin Farmer. I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't never been a big Tevin Farmer fan. I've never been a big fan of him. I think he can fight. I think he can box. I do think he has boxing skills. The problem is that I think there are a lot of guys out there who have equal level skills, faster hands. One of the things about Tevin Farmer is that we always respected that we thought that he was going to be one of the best defensive fighters that we've ever seen. We thought that he was going to be able to utilize his quickness, his speed, and be one of them top guys, and it never materialized. It never materialized in the ring, and because it didn't, I don't know what you want from me. I mean,
yeah.
Farmer, at the same time, do I think he the goods? No, I don't think he the goods. If he would have fought Tank then, I think Tank would have stopped him. I think Tank would have embarrassed him, in my opinion. I know people say other things, and they say that Tank ducked them, whatever. I think Tank would have embarrassed them.
But we never got to see it, Doug. So it's
I agree. And that's why it's hard for me to. That's why I say it.
Yeah.
Mythological shit right now. That's what I'm speaking on. Mythological shit.
No, I'm
go ahead. My bad.
With you, Doug. I think that Boots Ennis, for me, like I said, I think it's good for him. I mean, he's young. He's still in his. He's coming into his prime. I think a lot of people want to see him fight the real fights. Like, he's getting to that point where, like, it's like Ryan Garcia, almost the same age or maybe a little older than him. And Ryan Garcia already fought Tank Davis. Ryan Garcia is going to fight Devin Haney. We got Teofimo Lopez at a young age fighting the top competition. We know Devin Haney is fighting for legacy at the end of the day at a young age. So we want to see Boots Ennis. I mean, you're the next one up. We want to see what you're made of. And I feel like if we see more of Boots Ennis, knowing that Matchroom, I know that you're not good. Maybe you don't see it as a good thing. I mean, I think that it's going to be great for him because more eyes are going to be seeing him. A lot of people want to see him active. Like, everybody's been pushing for that. And we know that. Go ahead, Doug.
You think Boots is chasing the smoke, or do you think avoiding the smoke?
No, I think Boots is he's coming right behind Terrence Buck Crawford. I think that Boots Ennis, even on today on Matchroom on the YouTube channel, it showed him what the conversation they were having of how do you feel with this joining us as a team, and what do you want? What is it you're looking for? And he said he wants all the smoke. I don't care who it is. Errol Spence Jr. at 154, Terrence Buck Crawford at 154. I mean, give the guy some credit. He's trying to do something that
I gotta ask you this.
Yeah, go ahead.
I gotta ask you, and I agree with you. I don't see him getting the Bud fight. I don't see him getting the EJ fight at 54. I do think he needs to move up because now that he did Conor Benn, I don't think Conor Benn is campaigning at 47 anymore. So I think Conor Benn is going to be naturally the first fight for him with Matchroom. I will say this though. I gotta say this. To put himself in position for the other fights at 54. Once again, don't see it being Bud or EJ. I don't see it happening. I don't think Bud or EJ want that type of smoke with that young dog. You know what I'm saying? I think he's a young lion, so I don't think they want the smoke. I could be wrong. Maybe Bud do, maybe EJ do. I don't know. I don't think either one of them want to do. That's my opinion. Now, with me saying that, when he moves up, right?
Yeah.
What other fights are there for him? Especially with him moving over now to Matchroom. What are the other big fights for him? And this is the thing. The problem is that if you wanted to move up, which first off, with him with Cameron Duncan, aka the PBC, I thought he should have had a chance at being able to fight against else. I thought he should have had a chance against fighting against Stanley Ennis. I think both of those fights should have been on the table for him, especially with him being the IBF champion, understanding that I think we all agree that Bud probably going to end up dropping all the belts. And so then if he gets into those fights, it allows him to start to unify the division and go on that undisputed run that Bozy talks about. The problem is this. You didn't do it. You didn't. Because now what you're signing with Matchroom, you're not going to get none of those fights that I just was talking about. You're not getting none of them. And so now it's outside of, and we know the sanctioning body, they're corrupt in a motherfucker. So, I mean, my God, what fights do we expect Boots to get? I don't know if this was good or bad. I still don't know. Money-wise, was it good? Absolutely. I think he get paid a little more. But at the same time, as far as legacy goes, what's the big fight that he makes with outside of Conor Benn? And I don't think Conor Benn is a big fight, but I know you'll tell me that it is. Outside of that, what else? What else is over at Matchroom for him right now in those divisions? Break it down to me, man. Josh Kelly? Oh, my bad. I'm out of order.
Well, I can look at it like this. He signed with Matchroom, 3-fight deal. He said Conor Benn. That's a great fight to make. They're young, they're prime, they're in there. It's going to be a great fight. It'll be here in America, of course. It's not going to be in Britain. We know that, Conor Benn got rejected by the council over there. I think that's one of the fights out of the 3 that he can have. I think his first fight will be more of a come-up fight. We're going to give you somebody that you can look real good with. And the second fight, we're going to give you Ben. I think the third fight, and I'm going to tell you like this, I'm going to bring, like I always tell you, with Lou. We know Errol Spence Jr. was at that fight with Boots when Boots was wearing, I think he was wearing some pink shorts, and he was there seeing the fight. He could have offered Boots to fight there. We know that Errol Spence Jr. will never fight Boots because we knew that his flaws were coming in for the first time we saw it with Terrence Buck Crawford. Is somebody with good ring IQ, good movement with their legs, lateral movement, of course.
Wait a minute. What? This is the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Errol Spence shouldn't even be in this conversation. He shouldn't even be in this conversation right now. And the reason being is because, and the reason being is because, with the situation we got going on right now, it either need to be, but Errol lost. The man lost. The man going when you lose a fight the way he lost against Bud, you're not sitting here trying to come back in here and fight Boots. That ain't the fight you're looking for. Matter of fact, no, you're looking to rebuild yourself and to be the fighter you used to be. That's what you're looking for. What you're talking about right now, and this is I gotta tell you, D-Block, and I say this respectfully, demented, absolutely demented.
Yeah.
And the reason I say it is because ain't no. If anything, if we say Bud would have fight Boots and Saudi would have made that happen, okay. I don't think that I don't think that's gonna happen, but okay.
Yeah. That's where I'm getting at, Dub.
Maybe I can agree. But when we say go ahead.
Because you said I know that EJ or Bud wouldn't want to fight Boots because he's in his young age, 10, like you said earlier, 10 years younger and all this kind of stuff. But we know that Errol Spence Jr. was at the ring where he was fighting at. He didn't want no smoke. And they're in the same side of the world with the PBC. Never wanted to fight. Never called him out, never said nothing. Just said, oh yeah, he's coming up, this and that. But Bud Crawford, they offered him the fight Boots Ennis on BOK Prime, like Bud did when they were interviewing him in Philadelphia with that guy. I forget his name. He's cool, whatever it is. His name, the same guy that they put some kind of post on Tank Davis when they asked Tank Davis the question, have you ever asked for the big fights? No, I never have asked for nothing. So what I'm saying is Terrence Bud Crawford on the phone with Boots Ennis and said, didn't we offer you that fight at BOK Prime? You didn't want the fight. So that tells me that Bud Crawford is not scared of Boots Ennis. And that is the fight that I'm leading to, is that fight will happen, and it's going to happen in Saudi Arabia.
All right. And you know what? I've heard stories, and I've heard that there is some smoke behind the Saudi Arabia thing. I've heard that. All I'm saying is that at the end of the day, well, if you were Bud, let me put it this way. If you were Bud, are you telling me that you're gonna take you want to take a fight with Boots over EJ? No. You want to take a fight with Boots over, even if you move up in weight and fight a Jamel Charles. Respectfully to Boots. Respectfully. Like, bro, the nigga ain't getting no big fights. He ain't getting no big fights. And so, with all of that saying, we understand Bud is at the end of his chain, bro. He at the end of his chain. He ain't got too much. He got 3 fights, in my opinion. This is my opinion. He got 3 fights at the most.
Yeah.
At the most.
Yeah. You gave him 3 fights. You gave him 3 fights.
Possibly 1 or 2. You know what I'm saying?
And why can't it be that Dub? Why can't it be Boots Ennis in one of those 2? Why? I think it can. That's what I'm telling you. They're offering him money to go to Saudi and fight this guy for the WBO belt at 154. After that fight.
So hold on. So money is being offered from Saudi to fight for Bud to fight Boots at 154?
No. I'm saying they're offering Terrence Bud Crawford from Saudis, from the coach, said they're offering us money here. The Saudis, they reached out to us and they want to work with us. Okay, that's cool. They're gonna give him a fight for the mandated title that he deserves because he is the champion at 147, and he can use that. Like I was telling earlier, he can use that aspect of it and say, I can go up there and jump the line because I'm the champion and I'm vying for that belt. Give him that fight on Saudi. We know the Saudis don't really care about pay-per-view because Joshua Ngannou just did, like, I think it was 4,500 pay-per-view buys here, and they paid him shitload of money. You know what I mean? They got money to spend. They're going to spend it with Terrence Bud Crawford because
they got money to blow. We got to see it happen. I have heard that they want to bring Bud over there.
There you go.
But at the same time, and maybe you're right, D Block. I will tell you this. We do understand that the majority of the time that Turkey Alley Shake and His Excellency done did business. They done did it with Matchroom the majority of the time.
Yep. ESPN.
And so maybe there is a way that Bud and Boots fight each other according to Turkey Alley Shake, but I got to see that happen. I got to see it. And the reason, the one thing I'm going to tell you, although I do know Bud want money, Bud don't like to lose, and Bud don't want to lose.
And Bud knows. Bud knows his name is everything to him. And we know that if somebody's telling him he's ducking this youngin and he's in the same stable around that zone with the zone and the Saudis, believe me, he's going to want that fight. I'm telling you, he's going to want that fight. And when it happens, he's going to shut everybody up like he did against Errol Spence Jr. people.
Hey, all I'm saying is at the end of the day, man, and I'm glad you on tonight because today I gotta say happy birthday to my son. Today was my son's birthday, so I'm getting ready to shut it down a little early.
Okay. That's cool, bro.
I got one more thing planned for him, so I got to make sure I'm up in the AM for it. But all I'm saying, when it comes down to it, I think Bud, man, bro. Let me ask this, D-Block. Who win the fight, Bud or Boots? Who you got, Bud or Boots?
Ooh, that's tough, man.
I'm asking the question.
I know, and it's tough. That's a tough ass question. That's like trying to say, would you rather have $1 million, or would you rather live for 100 years? Damn, I don't know. A lot of people probably pick that million, but I don't know, man. It's just tough. I think Boots Ennis goes in there with the youth. No, it's not the experience. I think Terrence Bud Crawford goes with the ring IQ, the age, the experience, the coach behind him that's been there with him since he was young. I mean, and I know Boots Ennis has his own people, but I think the experience wins the fight. And I think Bud Crawford, the later rounds, I mean, he shows everybody why he's Bud Crawford. And Boots Ennis is going to go in there and give him his all, and he's not going to be ashamed of losing that fight. You know what I mean? Don't be ashamed of fighting. Losing to the pound for pound fighter of the world, the number one or number two.
Hey, real quick, and then I got to get my brother A1 in here. Even though A1, I'm getting ready to shut it down in a second, but I'm gonna let you cook. Real quick, I gotta ask this one question, D Block. I gotta ask this. Although I agree that Bud has the experience, right? Boots has the speed, the speed, the power, the youth in his corner. I think Bud's IQ is going to be a little more than Boots. At the same time, I think Boots' footwork is going to be much better than Bud's. I think Bud is coming against somebody who's going to be able to be a switch hitter, give him a different style that he's not used to. Mm-hmm. Man, I truly think it's a 50-50 fight when it comes to Boots and Bud. D-Block, man, give me your last words on it. Then I got to get my brother A1 in here.
Oh, yeah. I think.
Matter of fact, no. Hold on. Save your last words. D-Block. Save your last words, because I want you to hear what A1 say, and then I'll let you cook on that, and then we'll sit down. But A1, man, you just heard me break it down. Welcome to the panel. I appreciate you jumping on. A1, I got to tell you one thing. We are starting that. We will be talking basketball. Few and far between. It's going to be more football, Cowboys, Georgia. But we will be talking basketball as well. I got to rock with you on some of your content. And hopefully you'll allow me to rock with you. Go ahead, A1. Give me you done heard me cooking tonight. You done heard what I done said about Bud and Boots. Break it down, man. How do you see it playing out?
Well, I won't specifically say how the Bud and Boots like matchup will play out, my whole thing, what I was saying, I keep hearing a whole bunch of it's a lot of holes in what's being said, no context being provided for, right? So what I was saying earlier is that he went over to Matchroom literally and strictly for the fact of stay busy fights and getting the bag. If you realize the fights he done had over on Showtime or PBC, however you want to, whatever name you want to throw on it, he wasn't making a whole lot of money. You know what I mean? And obviously, the last time he fought, he not trying to have no extended layoffs because he sees the detriment of what happens when you have a layoff. Like, inactivity is a killer to everybody, no matter who you are, no matter how good you are. We saw Jordan took what was it, a hiatus and came back, and he wasn't the same when he was 45. You know what I mean? When he was number 45, excuse me, not when he's 45 years old, but when he was number 45, he came back and he wasn't the same. So it's like, and Boots understood that. So him seeing that Barrios is fighting on the Canelo undercard in May, Stanionis is fighting on the undercard in May, he realized that the big fights that he's been chasing for a while, he's not gonna get. So his thing was, okay, they lined up. Ain't nobody else that's in a ranking system that anybody gonna know that he knows not gonna make no money. So like I said, PBC, Steven Espinoza, and you know what I'm saying, again, they work hand in hand. And we all got to remember, he can go sign with Matchroom and still be promoted, be advised by Al Heyman and Steven Espinoza. People forgetting that. So for him, it was a money move. It's a money move to go get paid and stay busy fighting. So you can kill two birds with one stone. And the fact that he's still under 20, or what is he, under 27 years old, 3-fight deal, he can knock out 3 fights in 1 year. People forgetting that, bro. Like, he can do all that and come right back to BBC.
What are the stay busy fights with Matchroom in your opinion?
That's the thing. He can get a Conor Benn fight in Saudi. He can get that fight and get paid for it. That's the thing, is that Conor Benn's not a big name, but when you look at what's the other names that's available, that's a name where people gonna be accepting of it. Conor Benn is a name that people are familiar with, even though he cheated and all that. You know what I'm saying? He sorted 1,000 eggs.
Let me ask you this, one. Let me ask you this. And Mario Barrios being with the PBC, do you not think unification fights with those individuals would be a bigger fight than Conor Benn?
That's what he originally tried to do. Mario Barrios and then pulled on and went a different direction, bro. That's why I was saying it's a lot of context to it, that he was chasing Barrios. And then the only reason, what's the other dude that literally just pulled out too? No, the other one that
no, Cody Crowley.
There you go. He pulled out for quote unquote, you know what I'm saying, air quote reasons. We know what it is. So Boost said, you know what, I'm not gonna allow these dudes to keep, you know what I'm saying, helping me, you know what I'm saying, stay inactive. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna maneuver here, go get paid. I'm gonna get paid more to fight these not as big names. And then once I wrapped it up, and again, these 3 fights he can knock out 1 year. What does that mean? Barrios gets one more fight, because he did say, Barrios said he needed one more fight before he was ready for Boots. Okay, cool. Stanionis probably gonna say the same thing. Both of them is getting to be able to have 1 or 2 more fights before they can link back up. And when Boots, and mark me when I say this, Boots is gonna go back to PBC. He's gonna go back to where he knows those belts are. Sign a deal, collect the belts at 147, because that's what he said he wanted to do, was be undisputed at 147. Like, mark my words when I'm telling you, it's a money move, and stay busy is the reason why he's doing it. But stay busy is the part that people won't agree with, because they want to see him fight Stanionis. They want to see him fight these people at 147. But you got to remember, the people at 147 is being maneuvered, and he was chasing them forever, bro. And they just been wasting his time.
Oh, real quick, Edwin, I gotta ask. So what you saying, and correct me if I'm wrong. I just want to break down what you're saying and build it up so we can let D Block respond to it. What you saying is that he went over because he wasn't going to get the fights, but he can build himself and then come get the fights?
Nope, I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is that he wasn't going to get any of those fights right now. Right now, he wasn't going to get those fights right now. Do you want him to stay inactive and wait for those fighters? Or do you...
let me rephrase. Is he going to ever have a chance to become undisputed at 47? Yes or no?
Absolutely, and that's why I emphasize on the part of these. Here my train of thought. These 3 him going to Matchroom. It's a bag move to get the bag and stay busy fights. y'all, there's names that Matchroom or Eddie Hearn can make happen for him. It may not be the names that the a crowd is clamoring for, but it's names that where it's a notable name. He's staying busy and he's making money. If he was to stay, let's say, for example, waiting in the wing of being independent, quote unquote independent, who is he gonna fight? If he signed with PBC, we all know PBC gets what? They get their ass handed to them by everybody because what's the number one thing that people, say about PBC? Their big name fighters are inactive. They don't fight as much as they should be or as much as they want to fight. That's one thing about them. What is Matchroom known for? They gonna give you stay busy fights and they gonna pay you. So what did Boots do? He made a career move to do that. Go get those 3 fights, knock those out, and guess what? As soon as he comes right back to PBC, what's available to him? Barrios, standing on this because I'm sure Bud's gonna drop those belts. So once those belts drop and he already got one, he'll be able to chase down the other ones pretty quick because they should be with PBC is my assumption.
Now, last question right here. Last question. Boots Ennis, pound fighter his entire career.
You cut out, Doug.
Did I cut out? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah.
Boots Ennis has been a 47 pound fighter his entire career, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So what we saying is that at 26 years old, he gonna stay there, fight 3 fights over, and mind you, this is the problem I have with all of it. The 3 fights that he gonna have is gonna be a year. And then he gonna come back and fight 3 more fights, or possibly 2. Maybe they didn't unify the belts over there. Who knows what happens?
Mm-hmm.
But he gonna come back. So you saying he got 5 fights at 47 right now? From today's date, he got 5 fights at 47. That's what you telling me?
That's an easy yes. You know why that's an easy yes for me, Doug? When you 26, 27 years old, how easy and you live the lifestyle he lives, which is a boxer's lifestyle. You mean to tell me it's not easy for him to make that way? When he talk about himself is he's saying himself as easy as for him to make 147, and if he really chose so he could make 140, you mean to tell me he can't do that?
I ain't saying he can't do it. I'm saying somebody who done fought and that have been professional from what? I think he done been a professional since he was 19 now. He got 30 plus fights.
I think it's 37, though.
No, he ain't got 37 fights. It definitely ain't 37.
Is it?
But
it's somewhere up there.
Maybe 30 with 29 or 31 with 29 knockouts or 31 with 28 knockouts, something like that.
Yeah.
But the thing is that the man has been at the division his entire career. And I agree, yeah. At 26 years old, you young, and he lived the boxer lifestyle. I ain't got no problem with it. The man done been fighting at the same weight class for damn near 10 years. I ain't saying it's literally 10. I'm being facetious when I'm saying it. But years now. That ain't how boxing work. You don't
interrupt you. How long did Dale stay at 135?
7 years and was killing himself.
Exactly. So he what did he do? He reached his goal. He killed himself to reach his goal. And when he reached that point, what did he do? He moved up, right?
But the difference is that you got 5 fights left for respectful. I say respect. You according to what you just said, it's 5 fights left for him at this weight. He's 26. 5 fights in the next 5 fights, he's gonna end up being 29.
Yeah, you misunderstand what's being said, brother. 3 fights, and we don't know. Matchroom could pull a deal together where Stadionis or Barrios they have a co-event, and that's a possibility that could happen. And then also on top of that, you got to remember, like that's something that is a realistic thing to happen. But for him and him choosing to stay in the weight class, and him telling at one point in time within the recent years saying he could make 140 if he so chose to. That tells me a lot that like he's staying disciplined, bro. Making 147 if you're making it easy and you're in your mid-20s, and your goal is to be undisputed, and you got to have 5 fights, he could go in there and have like 3 first-round knockouts right back to back. You mean to tell me that's gonna take some time off his body? You got to remember, Boots has plenty of early KOs, bro.
It's not about. In my opinion, it's not about. And I think he'd go in and stop the majority of these dudes. I ain't gonna hold you. This is the goods. What I am saying though is that naturally, you know what I'm saying. At 26 years old, I expect the man need to go ahead and move up and fight at goddamn 54, man. Let's just be honest with it, man.
Nah, Dub, you can't have no 20-something-year-old move to a weight class when he telling you he comfortably makes a weight, and he could go down a weight class if he so choose to.
That man couldn't make 40 to save his life.
I'm telling you what he said. I can't do nothing about it if he said it.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
And you're right. If he said it, we got to take him at their word. But that's my opinion. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That man couldn't make 40 to save his life. The man
I
needs
think that
to
would be
move
a
up.
tough ass cut.
But my thing is, what it always come down to is this. I think at this current moment in time, he wasn't able to get the big fights at 40. Shout out to Major Key Boxing, man. Salute to Major Key, man. Salute to you. All I'm saying is, I don't think that Boots, I think Boots is the goods. It's no reason for him to continue to kill himself to make weight, and I do think he does kill himself. Regardless of what
Doug, you can't say he killed himself when he's winning every single fight, and he said it like making 147 is easy for me right now. Bro, if in your mid-20s,
everybody said every fighter you listen to, damn near, not all of them, not all. I made weight comfortably. I did this easy. That's what they tell you. That's what they're gonna say.
Okay. When's the last time you heard a report come out of? Wait. When's the last time out of the Boots camp have you ever heard of any implication that he had a bad training camp because he was focusing on weight loss or weight issues out of that camp?
No.
When's one time you've heard that?
I never heard that. That's not what I'm saying, though.
So,
that's not what
wait. I'm getting somewhere with it. Now, how many times did you hear that out of EJ camp that he should be moving up and it was hard for him to make this weight? And he himself has said it. How many times did you hear Dev coming out of the Haney camp? A lot.
We heard it was fat camps. We heard it was fat camps.
Exactly. So if you hearing that, bro, for a reason, and at the ages that they were, that means that they knew it was time for it. And somebody else's, if you're not hearing a murmur and they comfortably making weight and they look completely filled out in every single fight, bro, and they don't look like a skeleton on the scales, you can't say that person killing himself to do it, bro.
I guess, but all I'm saying when the sport of boxing, yeah, I do agree. Anybody who live in that lifestyle, man, yes, absolutely. It's easier for you to make weight, especially when you close to weight anyways. The thing is that you not get into big fights. Why would you continue to do that? Why wouldn't you just move up to 50 if you're not getting the big fights with the company you at? Now all of a sudden you got hell, is Conor Benn gonna fight you at 47? No, Conor Benn ain't fighting at 47 no damn more. What's the point of you continue to kill yourself?
You would rather him stay at go to 154 in hopes that, like, even though you can already see the play, bro, you see the play and the plan in motion at 154 right now. Like it's pretty obvious of what's being what the machine is pushing right now for 154. You can see the play at full speed ahead. So Boots is like, bro, I'm gonna wipe out this division, get these belts, be undisputed, and then I'm gonna go 154 and I'm gonna wipe that shit out to whoever there. That's the mindset. That's what he's doing. I can't knock it because he got a belt, so he already on just he a portion of the way there. Getting the belt is one thing, bro.
He got a belt, but the problem is he can't unify with shit. He can't unify.
I tell you what, Doug, it's your son's birthday, right? And happy birthday to the young king. So you'll remember me saying this. By this time next year, when we're having a conversation, you're gonna be hearing about a unification fight.
Okay, even it's two other belts outside of the unification that he got going on. And what I'm saying is that for him to truly unify the division, right? For him to become undisputed at 40, going over to a Matchroom, signing with them wasn't the way to do it, because the unifications. And if we look at right now, if we look at the individual who hold belts at the 47 division, right? Of course, we understand Bud. He still hold whatever belts, but we understand the man outside of Bud who holds the belt. Boots holds the IBF. We agree on that, right?
Yep.
Stanley Ennis is the mandatory for, I believe, the WBC. I mean, the WBO. We agree on that, correct? I mean, the WBA. The WBA. It's the WBA. Excuse me. We agree on that, correct?
He's the mandatory for one of them. We can say that, yeah.
It's the WBA. It's the WBA. Mario Barrios is the mandatory for the WBC. Bud Crawford, the mandatory for the WBO, is probably, I don't know. I'm not sure exactly. It's probably Santillion or
one of them dudes.
I don't know. I don't know who it is. I'm just throwing a name out there. All I'm saying is that for you to unify the division, at least the two names I just named, Mario Barrios and Manchester Stanley Ennis, they both fight under the PBC.
How many fights do either one of them have left?
And so, how can you go have a? But it doesn't matter, because how can you go be in a multi-fight deal with Matchroom and expect to unify anything?
No,
it's not gonna happen.
You have to keep in mind, bro, that multi-fight deal is what, three fight deal. Like I explained, he could fight 2 more times before this year is up, have 1 more fight, and who knows that any one of those fights could be a potential. It could be a potential what? It could be a unification of one of those fighters.
But the problem is that you're going strictly off of speculation, and when all I'm saying is when I look at history and how this man has fought, maybe you're right. Maybe some type of way he go and he unify with whoever is the WBO mandatory. I don't even know who it is. Respectfully, I say that respectfully. Whoever it is, he go unify there. That's one fight. This man best 2 times a year at best. And that means it's going to be a whole nother year for him to consolidate the belts at 47, because it's 2 more titles there. And he's going to have to do it.
He was at PBC. That's the point why he went to Matchroom, bro, to get more fights.
But the other fighters that he got to fight are at PBC. That's my problem.
He's in his mid-20s. He wasn't getting the fights while he was there, so he went somewhere else to get fights to stay active. And when he come back, I guarantee when he come back to PBC, when he signs that deal, I guarantee you 2 out of the 3 fights, if he does a 3-fight deal, 2 out of those 3, if not all 3, are going to be for belts if all the belts are with PBC. I'm willing to bet you whatever you want to bet on that. Boots and them is not going to be done, bro. They understand business and they hungry.
All right, hold on. Hey, let's bet this then. I bet Boots never becomes undisputed at 47. I'll put that.
Right. What you want to bet on? What you want to bet on?
Hey, we keep it simple, $50.
All right. Check on the D. You block the witness, the chat, the witness.
No. You know what the witness gonna be? The witness gonna be me sending you the money first. That's what the witness gonna be. And you know how I rock. You know I ain't gonna hold mine. You know how I am.
It'll be sitting right there, and you're gonna be sitting there like, goddamn, A1 was right.
You got what's the time frame? We giving them to what?
I say he got what? Is it 3 or 4? I think it's a 3-fight deal with Matchroom, right?
Well, that's the problem. They didn't say how many deals. They said it's a multi-fight deal. They didn't say how many how many fights it was. It's a multi-fight deal. So I really don't know. What it
Oh,
is.
I thought I saw three. I don't know why I'm thinking I saw three. I thought I saw him quote three. I'll go back and figure out the amount, and I can text it to you too, so then that way you know, we know how many fights it is. But
What date? So you wanna wait to give me a date? How you wanna do it? I want to make sure that I don't want to shit y'all. I don't want nobody to say I ever did nothing. You know what I'm saying? You know how I am.
you know how we locked in, man. You know we don't do any of that weird. We got each other number. We can figure that out.
I'll give you a call tomorrow. We'll talk about it. I gotta say, I just don't see him becoming undisputed. I don't see it happening at 47 for him just because of the way this shit is set up. And so if it does happen, I ain't got no problem with it. I'm gonna be proud of him. I'm gonna be happy for him. I root for Boots. I root for him. But at the end of the day, I just don't see how it's possible with the way the landscape, how it's set up right now. I don't see it being possible. I don't see it. I think he's gonna be at 50. Well, I think that's what we really. I think that's going to be the difference in our conversation. I think he's going to be at 54 much quicker than you think he's going to be at 54. I think he's going to be there soon. Next 3 fights, he's going to be fighting at 54, in my opinion.
All right, that's what you say. I don't think he's gonna move up there yet. I think he gonna do exactly what he said to do, which is he gonna be undisputed 147. Once he do that, he gonna excuse me, he gonna hop on the elevator and go right on up to the next floor.
And once again, I want to see him succeed. So if he do it, then I have no problem coming on saying I was wrong, and I want to see him do it. I just don't think that's the. If he really wanted, my bad, D Block. We got to get my brother D Block in here, and D Block, I get long-winded. A1, tell me I'm gonna talk over myself and question my own damn self. So, D Block, go ahead, man. What's your thoughts on our conversation? What we having right now? What you got on it, man? Talk to me, D Block.
Well, Dub, you know I'm on your side.
Real quick. I gotta say, real quick. I gotta stop it. I apologize. Shout out to Major Key Boxing. Shout out to my uncle in the building, man. Electro Jed. That's my uncle, man. That's the big homie. Shout out to Uncle EJ. Con Shinery, man, he been in here cooking. Cash Crypto, man. If y'all ain't been watching the damn chat, Cash and Con, I don't know what's going on. We need them on the panel right now. They going at each other. I love it. I love all of it. So, go ahead, D Block. I apologize for being long with it.
Well, Dub, don't worry about it. We are the VIPs. We're here. Great show as always, man. A1, you're doing good. I love it. Bring that energy. You coming with it. Dub, I got to go with you, man. I got to be with you right there. I think the plan at the end of the day is Boots Ennis wants to be remembered by somebody that he could take challenges. And I think him going to 154 is the best option for him. Like I said, I mean, they're going to give him a fight. After that, they're going to give him Ben at 154. And then why not go, like I said, with Terrence Bud Crawford in Saudi Arabia? I think that's great. I think Boots Ennis wants to be remembered by the guy that actually got the boogeyman and took him down. If that's what he wants to do, he got the promoter behind him. I think that's great for him. And there's nothing wrong with the young fighter going after somebody that everybody considers the best in the world.
But we haven't seen.
You ain't got.
But we haven't seen him going consistently after. And I hope. And this is the best part about what you just said, D-Block. Like I just brought up earlier, because he's working with Matchroom now, we know that the Saudis gonna hope that, and we've seen, according to sources, who knows who these damn sources are. I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't know nothing about the damn sources, but we hearing that that Saudi is reaching out to Bud, and I hope that Boots signing with Matchroom will equal the Bud and Boots fight. I hope that happens. If that happens, damn it, A1, I will come on here and I'm gonna say, you know what? $50. I'm gonna pay you regardless. Fuck being undisputed, because if he made that fight happen, then I ain't got no problem with it, and I love that. I'm gonna pay you if that is the fight that happened. But I don't see none of that happening. I don't see none of it happening. And what I'm gonna tell you, and I hate to say it, what I'm gonna tell you, and D Block, I apologize for cutting you. I'm gonna let you keep cooking. Yeah. What I'm gonna tell you is that Boots is not gonna fight Bud within. I don't think Boots ever become undisputed at 47. These are the claims I'm making right now, just off of what I'm seeing, and I hope I'm wrong on both of them. I hope I'm wrong. But damn it, go ahead.
Let's just bet it. I bet $50 too that Boots Ennis fights
Bud Crawford.
Yeah, I'll bet $50 right now.
I got 50 with you. It's locked in.
It's locked in then. Okay.
I'm gonna put my number in the background. Cash at me. Put your cash up in the background. I'll cash up you.
Yeah, I got you, brother. You know, at the end of the day.
So,
go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
I mean, and that's what I'm saying. I mean, I believe in Boots Ennis. He's a young prime fighter. He's from Philadelphia. We already know what's up with Philly. Bernard Hopkins, a legendary fighter there. We have plenty of other fighters in there in Philly. I got nothing but respect for Philadelphia. And Boots Ennis is rugged, man. He's in there. He wants everything. He wants all the smoke. He wants to show you, prove me wrong. And that's the same kind of proven melody that we heard from Terrence Buck Crawford coming up. He wanted everybody. He wanted all the smoke. Nobody believed in him. He came from nowhere. Why can't Boots Ennis do the same thing at 154 and fight Terrence Buck Crawford?
I got you, Major Key. Give me 1 second. I want to let D-Block finish. I got you, Major Key.
My bad, Major Key.
No, you good. Keep cooking.
And you know, I mean, what's wrong with that? He wants to have all the lights on him to know that he's going to fight the best fighter of this era. He proved it. He beat Errol Spence Jr. He proved it. Undisputed. 154. Going for it all. Why not? Saudi Arabia wants a big fight. They want to bring tourism. They want to bring everybody in there. Why not bring that big-ass mega fight there? And believe me, the American public that really gives a fuck about boxing, they want to see this shit. Thanks. Go ahead, Doug.
Hey, D-Block, I added you on Twitter, man. I just got my Twitter started. If y'all don't know, y'all go sub the Dub Right Side on Twitter, man. But real quick, I got to do it, man, and I apologize. Remember, I gotta start bringing my guests in the right way. You know what I'm saying? And Major Key, one of my big homies. You know what I'm saying? An individual that I respect, an individual that has always allowed me to come rock on his show. You know what I'm saying? That showed me love. Always been a gracious individual to me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother. Major Key is in the building. Welcome to the panel, my brother. You done heard what?
Salute, man. Salute. Shit, bro. Like I gotta jump in and out, man. You know what I'm saying? But I had to
you got the floor, my brother.
I used to support my homeboy, Coach Malachi, so well, bro. And you know what I'm saying? You're a regular over there. You know what I'm saying? That's my homie right there. My bad. I broke up a little bit, didn't I?
Yeah. I thought it was me. But Go ahead. Go ahead.
But you can hear me. I'm just saluting D Block, and I'm so A1 as well. You know what I'm saying? And everybody in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is, man. All I gotta say is that look, Boots. Here's the thing. I'm a little skeptical about how to put this view because here's the thing. If Errol stood at 147, I don't know if Boots really actually because look, even with the future. Like somebody that could, in my eyes, give him problems in its future, not just being biased as a Puerto Rican, but Xander Zayas. They all moved up. So he may have a clear road to victory, bro. He may have a clear road, to be completely honest with you, bro. He's a big dude that probably, is too big for that weight class. And if he's able to maintain his weight, you know what I'm saying, he may be able to make some noise with as far as, but do I think that if those people, those individuals that I see as classy and top of the boxing game, if they stood at 147, would he be able to accomplish that? I don't think so, bro. I think, like I said before, remember we had this conversation before the Errol Spence and Bud fight. I always thought Bud was a little more talented and a little special. You know what I'm saying? I thought Errol Spence was fundamentally sound and elite in the fundamentalism of stuff. But I thought that always that Terrence was a little more talented. You see what I'm saying? And that's where I beg to differ with everybody about how he was going to beat, you know what I'm saying, Bud Crawford, when I always felt very, very confident that Bud would beat him. And you know, we've had those conversations. You know what I'm saying? And so with that being said,
I argued your ass down about that.
You did. So you know what I'm saying, and you know, and a lot of people came to eat crow that night, bro. When I said, you know, Bud fries fish. You know what I'm saying? I went live about that. You know what I mean? So you know.
I agree with you. I was wrong.
You know,
I ain't got no problem saying that.
With that being said, with it. Yeah, no. With that being said, though, man, you've always been a gentleman with me, man. I just wanted to show up, you know, show some love and just give a little bit of an insight as to what I think. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'll stay here just in case somebody wants to, you know, give a different point of view on that, which I respect. You know what I'm saying? But I'll add some more insight if somebody disagrees with that. Otherwise, I'll just, you know, fall back on my lonely.
I ain't got no problem with it, Key. You know, you always welcome, man. I ain't got no problem. My whole thing with all of this is that, yeah, we all gonna have takes, but what I need, what I wish, what I hope for is that if you're wrong about your take, man, hey, it is what it is. Just say you're wrong and move forward. I had no problem telling y'all when I lose a bet, when I'm wrong about some shit, I'm just gonna tell you I'm wrong. I was wrong.
You might as well admit that shit right now, because you wrong right now and you're gonna be wrong.
Me right now is that Boots gonna be undisputed at 47. You know that's not gonna happen.
Let me ask you this, Dub, before I bounce then, because you're the only one then giving me like a second opinion. So I'm just gonna ask you respectfully. So if all of those tell me who's gonna challenge him at 147.
No, hold on. Before you even answer, he's not even saying who challenges him. He's saying that Boots is gonna move up before he gets an opportunity to even fight for
I didn't hear that part. So that's my mistake then. That's my mistake. If he's gonna move up too, then he's not gonna become the undisputed at 147. Yeah, you damn right about that.
My whole problem is it's not that Boots can't beat these dudes. That ain't my problem. My problem is that the PBC, they have at this current moment in time, they have Mario Barrios, and they have, shout out to Cash Crypto, shout out to Khan Shonery. They say gotta go to bed, but that's the family, man. Both of y'all know y'all family. Always welcome. Alonzo's so amazing. I don't know what you be doing with me over here, bro. Every time you come over here, bro, it's the LDBC. I don't know. I don't know what you got. I'm not even sure why you here. You're not here to talk boxing. You here with other shit. But that's all.
If you don't know Alonzo, man, he's just fucking with you, but he's a fan of yours, man. Like you know what I mean? He's a fan. Don't get it twisted.
No, that's fine. That's fine. He can do what he want to do. I believe in free speech before anything.
People show love in different ways, dog. People show love in different ways, bro. He's here with you. You know what I mean? He's giving you a bedtime hug, bro.
But at the same time, this is what I'm saying. Yeah, if we were to sit here and want to really break it down and say, does Boots beat these guys? Absolutely. The problem is that amongst Stanleonis and Mario Barrios are both with the PBC. Now that and I was looking for him to fight either one of them dudes. I was looking for that to happen. I was looking for it. But now that he done moved over for a more deal, nobody knows how many, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know how many fights that is. I don't know if it's 2 fights, 3 fights. I don't know. All I'm saying is that whatever the fights are, by the time he finished them damn fights, none of them will be a Montes Stanleonis or Mario Barrios. They won't be for the WBC belt. They won't be for the WBA belt. And because they won't be, then all this shit that we're talking about, him becoming undisputed at 47, it's not going to happen. That's my whole...
No, go ahead, D-Block.
Go ahead.
This is the problem that I'm seeing here. That I like the way you're going with it, and I understand where you're going with it because I'm right there with you. The thing is,
hey, real quick, Piro, I'm about to bring you in a second. You know, I got to give you an intro as well. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna let D-Block go. I'm gonna let my brother A1 go. Then I'm gonna bring you in, Piro. So give me 1 second.
I ain't tripping. Handle it, man. Handle it. I ain't tripping.
I appreciate you. Go ahead, D. My apologies, you got.
That's okay. Hey, and I'm going with A1. When you say he finishes that 3-fight deal with Matchroom, and you're saying that he's going to go unify with Stanionis, let's just say Stanionis wins, Mario Barrios wins. They're with the PBC. We know that they didn't want the smoke before. So how is it given that they're going to actually accept to fight Boots, right? If they didn't want to fight him the first time.
That's my whole point.
So that's what I'm saying. So the whole conception is he's going to go up there and he's going to go to the PBC, coming from Matchroom, making some bread, and now look at me, I'm Boots Ennis, I'm back here. Yes, open the door. You know who I am. I'm Boots Ennis, right? And not just that, Stanionis is going to be like, nah, I don't want to unify. Not right now. I just got my belt. Hey, Mario Barrios. No, I've taken too many fights already with tough competition with Keith Thurman and Tank Davis at that aspect of his fights. Like no. Let me enjoy my belt. Let me enjoy. I'm not doing none of that right now. See, that's the problem that we see that. Me and Dub are seeing that the whole way. Thanks.
See, so just to offer a different perspective of what y'all saying, what y'all seeing, I'm gonna help y'all clean your glasses and switch from the beer goggles over to some Cartiers or something. But the easy way to look at this on the opposite
put the special ones on us now. Put the big money on us. Put the big money on us.
So speaking of big money, because that was the lane I was gonna go down. Let's say Boots go over here, he make his money, make his name bigger, and he got his belt, and let's say Stanionis and Barrios and whoever the unnamed third person is, Boots go back to PBC, and he's now built his name, bigger fan base, which means what? A bigger bag. What are they gonna do? How they gonna enjoy their belt, making pennies on the dollar when they can go
after how many fights
and get paid for it?
After how many fights?
But that's the thing. You said after how many fights? We don't know how. They said multi-fights. So I'm gonna clarify and figure out what that number is, and I'm gonna tell you that number. I'm just going with 3, just as that sound like the number. So let's not hold on to that 3 number because it could just be multi-fight deal. It could mean 2. You know what I'm saying? Like they just said multi-fight. So let's just say, like I keep going back to, he in his mid-20s, bro. Like you gotta remember that Barrios is not old. I don't know how old Stanionis is. I just know that motherfucker is super inactive. But nonetheless, either way, how you look at it is that they all still young, bro. Like so, like when if these fighters win, get belts, big their name up, and he go back to PBC, it's all in house. Why would the PBC go against it when it's an opportunity where they know Boots is gonna be the next man up as a star in the face of PBC over there? They know that for a fact. Why would they not make those fights happen? They ain't doing it now because there ain't no incentive behind it. There ain't no belts. There ain't nothing behind it, bro. It's he go over there and beat up Barrios, he gets nothing. He gets no belt. He go over there and beat up Stanionis. Or if the fight's already happened now, y'all all know timing is everything. If they got belts, I guarantee the fight's gonna happen.
All right. Real quick. And I ain't got no problem with it, A1. I ain't got no problem. I gotta bring, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do this multi-faceted. First things first, I gotta bring my brother in the building, man. Piero is in the building. Shout out to the big homie, man. And Piero, if y'all don't know, this is one of the niggas who I done spar with intellectual sparring. That's what we would call it. We done argued about anything you want to talk about with boxing. We done disagreed with each other. I done call him a motherfucker. He done call me a motherfucker. and I love him that much more. And we got the big homie EJ. If y'all not subbed to Uncle EJ channel, if y'all not subbed to A1 channel, if y'all not subbed to Major Key channel, if you not subbed to D Block, have you got to turn off the gram?
No,
respectfully. I said it respectfully.
Yeah, I said late June, brother. I'm
okay. My bad. Yeah. If you need basketball knowledge, man, y'all make sure y'all go sub to A1. Major Key is a staple in the boxing community. You know what I'm saying? The brother Piero, another staple in the community. He may not have a. If you look around and you turn your head too quick, he's gonna be sitting right there. And then the Uncle EJ, man. Uncle EJ, another staple, man. Y'all make sure y'all go sub to Uncle EJ channel. A hell of a channel over there that he has, talking boxing all the time. And Man, I got a lot of love and respect for everybody on the panel. Piro, man, it's on you. You know it ain't nothing but love and respect. Welcome to the panel. I gotta tell you this first. Don't come talking that bullshit because I'm gonna throw my shoe at your ass.
I mean, like you called them sparring the debates we've had in the past, bro. I mean, I remember as dog walks, but that's just,
I walked your ass around the park. I walked you around. You remember like I remember. I agree. Yeah. I agree. Go ahead. No. That's my brother.
No. But anyway, what were you guys talking about? Boots and just boots in general, or what?
The question is do you believe Boots is able to become undisputed at 47? What do you think about the deal that he just signed with Matchroom? Those are the topics right now.
Yeah, he just joined Junk Room Boxing.
God damn. Hold on, man. Let Piro get it off, man. Piro. Go ahead.
I think it's a good thing. I mean, but time will tell, bro. I mean, like, he's skilled, but he hasn't fought nobody, man. I mean, the Romain Villa was a good win, bro. But I think it's time. I mean, I think everybody expects him to fight the other guys, the other top dudes in the division. But I mean, you can't just say that about Boots. I mean, you can say that about a lot of the contenders in the welterweight division.
No, I understand it. I'm just asking about Boots. Do you believe he become? I mean, it ain't a hard question. It's a yes or no. Do you believe he become undisputed at the 47 division?
I don't know.
All right, there we go.
I'm gonna say no.
You gotta okay. Second question at Matchroom right now.
Junk Room
can make. And we don't know. We don't know if it's a 3-fight deal. We don't know if it's a 2-fight deal. The only thing that's been reported is it's a multi-fight deal. Okay, that's what's been reported. So we don't know. And if you know something that I don't know, go ahead and report it. But who do you see him fighting, and what fights do you want to see him? What are the best fights for Boots over with Matchroom right now, in your opinion?
See who's fighting that Matchroom. Well, he's actually a Golden Boy fighter, but he fights for DAZN, so that fight could be made. The guy that
Matchroom DAZN is damn near the same. So
yeah, definitely the same. Yeah. So Santillan, even though Santillan's fighting Norman Jr. coming up, I got tickets for that one.
Santillan, I call him Santillan.
Yeah.
Hey, Brian Norman Jr. will knock his ass out. But anyway, go ahead.
I mean, if Terrence Crawford decides to stay at at welter, I mean, yeah, obviously everybody wants to see him fight Terrence Crawford. Virgil Ortiz, I mean, I think that's the fight that to be made, and I think it could be made now, right? Since he's at Matchroom, him and Virgil, that'd be a great fight, man. That's a long time coming, man.
I gotta say this real quick, man. How a motherfucker gonna come to my channel and say somebody else live? I ain't gonna do that. What am I do to their ass, man? What am I do?
Man, block them motherfuckers.
Hey, Poodle, if I could correct Poodle real quick. Poodle, the Virgil Ortiz thing, remember, that's at 154. That would have to be at 154. So his question was 147, which I was confused about. Yeah, that's why I wanted to clarify that, because when I came in, I was confused that it was about 147 specifically, and so so I just wanted to clarify that, so you know.
Yeah, no, for sure. You're right. But I still would. I think people would still want to watch it, and me in particular, I would love to watch that fight.
Yeah, Puro, can I tell you something?
Yeah, what up, man?
I'm here in Dallas, and Virgil Ortiz is well known here in the city. And yeah, I mean, I think you're right. I mean, a lot of people have been asking for that fight. There were the young, upcoming 147 pounders. They were supposed to meet at the end after Terrence Bud Crawford and Errol Spence did their thing. But Virgil Ortiz, he succumbed to his physical, disabilities, whatever they were. He couldn't make weight anymore. He went to 154. That ruined everything. Our dream matchup was Virgil Ortiz, a young pup, coming against Boots Ennis. It would have been a great offensive technical fight, and that I think Boots Ennis would have won in 12 rounds. I think it would have been like 7-5. You're right. That's the fight that we want to see also, man.
Yeah, facts.
The means is this now, and now we got to get Uncle EJ in here, And before I give my opinion on it, Uncle E, and hell, y'all done heard me rambling about this shit anyway. So fuck my opinion. Uncle EJ, I gotta ask you once again, same question I'm gonna ask Piro, same question I asked Major Key, everybody on the panel. Boots Ennis, right? He didn't sign with Matchroom.
Junk room. Yeah, go ahead.
You said junk room. Question. It's a two-part question. The first thing is do you believe he has the ability to become undisputed at 47 after signing with Matchroom? The second question is what's the best fights that you think Matchroom offers him?
All right. Let me answer that first one with a hell fucking no. He's not gonna be unified at 147. He's definitely not gonna be undisputed at 147. He's fought one serious contender in his entire illustrious career. All right, and of his last two fights, he did crappy against Karen, who had superior footwork than him. No, that guy's not gonna get undisputed if his life depended on it. So that answers that question. Now, what fight would I like to see him in? Yes, D Block is 100% right. I would like to see him fight Virgil. I'd love to see that fight at 154, but at 147, Heron, Boots, I can't fill a venue. Ennis is not. No, he's not collecting belts at 147. No, not going to happen. Sorry. And if that hurts some feelings, my bad. But let's look at it realistically. One serious fight in his career. One, and he really didn't do that great in it. So let's look at that serious. I honestly don't think he can beat Santillan. To be completely honest, that would be the hugest step up fight for him in his whole fucking career.
You said Santillan. You said that's the biggest step up for him.
That would be the hugest step up fight for him because.
And how does that fight play out, huh?
I think Santillan beats him.
Man, you crazy. Oh my. Okay, all right, go ahead. Keep
not to interrupt you.
Here's why. And it's not that I'm a big Santillan fan because I'm not. All right, but I look at the two fighters and who they fought in the past 4 years, the past 2 years. How many fights has Santillan been compared to how many fights Boots has been? The last time Boots fought was last July.
So you just gonna do? My God, you gonna okay?
You know how I feel. I don't even give Crawford respect because he only fights once a year. I will definitely acknowledge his accolades, but you giving me one fight a year? No.
Dub.
Hey, Puro.
Go ahead. Then we going to A1. A1. You got to respond. Go ahead, D Block. Get your bars off real quick. Then we go to A1.
What? No. It's quick. What did Rick James say? Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
A hell of a drug.
It is.
Hey. I ain't saying I'm I ain't putting that on my OG, man. I'm not putting D Block. I ain't putting that on my OG. That's and
I did not take that as I took that he's just fucking with me. I'm assuming he's just fucking with me. That's fine. But you know I'm gonna say how I feel. You know how I'm gonna say how I feel, man, and what I know.
No. And one of the reasons I rock with you is because I know you're gonna keep it above. Me and you done agreed on or disagreed on multiple topics. Yeah. Multiple topics. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna hold you. And correct me if I'm wrong. I think we agree on the majority of boxing topics we talk about. Yeah. We agree more than we disagree.
Yeah. But when we disagree, it's really disagree.
Same time, it's out of love and respect, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta get your opinion on what OG just said. Though. I gotta get your opinion. He said, my God.
I heard what he said.
I gotta say this one thing, and I say this respectfully, OG. Uncle EJ, don't take demented. Absolutely demented. I mean, my God, demented as you can. I love it.
Yeah,
I
listen,
love
I'm from
every
New
piece.
York and I live in Albuquerque. I gotta be demented.
There you go right there. There you go right there.
You know, Dub, I was gonna say shit. You said he was cooking. You better call the goddamn fire department because he didn't burn the house down. That ain't no goddamn cooking. That was so. Actually, that goddamn stove them blew up everything. I hope he ain't got no propane tanks around that motherfucker. I'll say this and I'll be short winded. Whenever any of them fights is made, if Unc want to place a bet, let me know.
You know what? Unc is married. Listen, I'm married.
Unc ain't placing bet. He ain't placing bet.
I gotta ask my wife. It's like, I do not control the finances. I may make the money, but she spends it.
Oh, okay. Well, you tell her that you might have a bill that you're gonna have to pay up because you just wrote a check. Your ass definitely not gonna cash because ain't nobody at 147 stopping Boots from going undisputed at all. None of them boys is touching him like in any type of capacity. You say he ain't fought no true contender. They none of them want to fight him. The skill set is there. We seen all the signs point to that. You know what I'm saying? To that dot that's right there, bro. Like that's like somebody dropping a pin on their location. And Boots Ennis is the pin. Like they know what it is when it comes to Boots. Like I ain't no Boots protector. I don't protect none of these fighters just because I just want to see the best fight the best. But when it comes to Boots, bro, like nah, ain't nobody fuck with him at 147. His only competition might be at 154, and we got to see how that pan out.
And A1, I agree with you. The problem is that I don't think he fights 47 long enough to become undisputed. That's my whole argument.
Well, your whole argument is flawed as shit because you can't be mid-20s and you making a weight and you don't look like a skeleton on the scale. You done admitted numerous of times you make the weight easy and you ain't heard one goddamn beat out of their camp about them saying they struggling or having fat camps. Like I said, when Dev was getting to the point after reaching 5-6 years in the same division, you started hearing little whispers. Same thing with EJ. Over the past 5 years, he been saying what? Damn, I should have moved up, and many years ago. You start hearing whispers out of Bud camp. When people start having issues, bro, you start hearing whispers about the weight. You ain't heard a single thing about his weight, and he in his mid-20s.
I never say he having problems. I never say he having problems right now. What I said is that according to him signing a quote-unquote multi-fight deal, and then trying to collect the rest of the belts at 47, having to go back across the street. What I'm saying is at this current moment in time, is he struggling? Absolutely not. I agree with you. In 2 years, because everything we talking about and him consolidating the 2-year time frame, in my opinion, that's my opinion. You may think I'm wrong.
Bounce, man. Can I say a last word real quick? Because I got to bounce.
Hey, go ahead and give me your last words. Give me your last words.
So let me ask a question, and I'll just state my closing statement. But so in that deal, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I've been busy the last couple of days. You know, I got a newborn and all that. You know what I'm saying? Busy dude.
Congratulations, brother.
Oh, thank you, brother. Thank you, man. That was number 10. I got them split 5 and 5.
Hold on. Whoa.
What the hell?
Dude, vasectomy.
You got 10 kids.
Nah, just in case I gotta be Noah, bro. Just in case I gotta be Noah in the future, man. You never know when that comes, bro. You know what I'm saying?
One thing you always know.
Re-inhabit the planet.
One thing you always. I got one. Oh, my son, he may be like, God damn it, I ain't gonna take care of your ass. One thing you know is, out of 10, somebody gonna take care of your motherfucking ass. Respect. I said
what I'm saying?
I got 2 of them struggling. He got 10. God damn.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, and let me tell you something, bro. 5 teenagers, bro. 5 teenagers. But listen, that's the worst part, the 5 teenagers. But hey, listen, let me ask a question though. So in that whole thing, I'm asking you guys because again, I'm unaware. But I did hear about the whole signing with Matchroom. But was it specific to 147?
No. It's not.
No.
Okay, so this is a hypothetical conversation then. Okay, with that being said, look, man, I doubt that it may be a deal because he does have good relationships with the top people at 154. So it may be a move for that. You know what I'm saying? Just keep your eyes open. With that being said, love you guys, man. You know what I'm saying?
And I agree with you. But I agree with you, Major Key. Before you leave, I agree with that. That's why I say I don't see him becoming undisputed at 47. I see him moving to 54 next.
No, yeah, I didn't even think about it before A1 corrected me because I didn't know that was a conversation I was having. Like I didn't know that y'all was talking about potentially one, like he wasn't even going to be at 147. So with that being said, now I understand the conversation a little even deeper, and now it's like, okay, well he didn't sign up for like exclusive 147 fights. Well then guess what? That opens a whole nother conversation because it looks more ideal for Matchroom to be setting up shit at 154. You know what I'm saying? With the people that he's used to doing business with.
There we go. Hey, Major Key, man, thank you for coming through, man. You always welcome, man. You the big homie. And it ain't nothing.
Brother, I love you, man. Yo, holla at me in the weekend, bro. All right. Peace, man.
Peace,
man.
Hey, Dub, I got to go too, man. It's getting late right here, and I got to, not in a bad way. It's good.
I ain't even going to hold y'all. We were supposed to shut the show down
like 59 minutes ago.
But because y'all on here, y'all know I'm going to keep rocking because I fought with y'all. But D-Block, man, thank you again, man. I appreciate you coming through. One thing, real
brother.
Hey, D-Block, let the people know where they can find you. I know you're getting your channel started. I just got on X today. I literally just got on X today, and I'm following my brother D-Block. I'm following a couple individuals, but much love and respect. Man, give me your last words, D-Block. Break it down for the people.
I'm going to say it like this. It's almost 1 o'clock. Oh, it's 1 o'clock in the morning where I'm at, my brother. And I couldn't have had a better good-ass night chilling with you guys, talking about boxing. Something we love, we need, we breathe. I'm telling you right now, Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, let's see that fight. The youngest coming up, and we got Tank Davis coming up with Barn. A great ghost fight. A great...
wait a minute, D-Block. Wait a minute.
Hold on now.
Wait a minute, D-Block. Wait a minute. I gotta catch you on this one. You said this earlier to me when we was over at the great brother in the building. I told you the great brother was gonna be here. We got the great brother Rick Timms III in the building. Rick Timms and D-Block. Can I put out what you said, or do you want to keep it personal? I don't know how you want to do it. I don't want to be an instigator, but I thought it was open information.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning. We talking boxing. We loving boxing. We need boxing. We breathe boxing. And guess who we got here? Rick Timms III.
One of the greats.
So, me and Rick got a lot of issues with each other. You know what I mean? At the end of the day,
Rick Timms from the sunny side. Rick, the sunny side of Houston. You know what I'm saying? No affiliation with Jay Prince. You know what I'm saying? No. One of the great brothers. I gotta ask D-Block. I gotta ask you. You said you're training. You're getting ready to go down to Houston. You're gonna put hands on Rick. Now that's what you told me. Is that still? Are you standing on that? Are you standing on that at this current moment in time? Are you standing on that, D-Block? And if you don't want no smoke, I don't want no smoke. I'm just asking. You know how I am.
It's inevitable. It has to happen. Rick Timms versus D-Block coming down to Houston, late June. We talking about Rick Timms, Sunnyside. We coming for it. We coming for all the smoke. I already talked to Coach Malachi. He knows what we got to do. Pay-per-view event. We're going to record the fight. And then from there, we're going to get our money. Me and Rick Timms sponsor the fight. We're going to make it happen. And it's sad that Rick Timms can't be up here with us till 1 o'clock in the morning.
Hey, Rick Timms the A side if you going to Houston. Just saying.
No. I'm giving him.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, D-Block. Wait a minute. And you know how we do it. We keep it real over here. Y'all know I ain't no hater. I gotta bring the great brother on. I gotta bring the brother on from the sunny side. You feel me? No affiliation with Jay Prince whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? A dog. One of the greats. One of the individuals that I respect. My big homie. You feel me? I ain't gonna hold you. He one of my big homies. We got the great brother Rick Timms. Welcome to the panel, my brother. I gotta tell you. And D-Block, correct me if I'm wrong now. Correct me if I'm wrong, D-Block. And I ain't got no smoke with neither one of y'all. I ain't got no smoke with none of y'all. But correct me if I'm wrong. We was on the panel earlier, and you said you are in training to go down to Houston, Texas, for smoke with Rick Timms. Did you not tell me that, D-Block?
Man, I've been saying that for a minute. It's going down.
Rick Timms.
You heard that, Rick. It's going down.
All right. I gotta ask, Rick. Rick, we had D Block on the panel. D Block say he getting ready for smoke for you. A pay-per-view event. I didn't even know about the pay-per-view. I'm gonna pay for it. I'm gonna pay for it if y'all get it on. I don't think y'all gonna get it on, but I'm gonna pay for it. Rick Tins, break it down for us. What you got for me, man? Talk to me. We got D Block on the panel. We got Rick Tins on the panel. It ain't no phone calls back and forth. I listen to y'all on Coach Malachi. I got both of y'all right here, right now. I'm excited for this. Y'all, this is Dub right side instigating like a motherfucker right now. This is what it is. I'm just telling you. I'm instigating like a motherfucker for no reason, but at the same time, I love both of y'all. And man, break it down, Rick. We got D Block up here. We got you up here. He said he getting prepared to come down to Houston to put hands on you. That's what he said. I didn't say it. Welcome to the panel, Rick.
Say, all right. Hey, can you hear me clearly? Right side, everybody, panel, chat.
Oh, you crispy, baby. You crispy, baby. You crispy. Oh. Matter of fact, what we gonna do, Uncle EJ, respectfully, Uncle EJ. I'm putting you backstage. We're gonna bring you back in a second, but right now we putting you backstage. I say that respectfully, Uncle EJ. We got D Block. We got Rick Tins on the panel. Matter of fact, shit. I'm gonna do it like this right here. There we go. We got them side. It's on y'all. I don't know what y'all want me to say.
All right, look. Check it out. All right, check it out.
Be careful with your
words. All right.
Be careful.
All right.
Where's youngin?
All right. He done all this talking. Right? So I sat here. I was quiet. I let him ramble on. Now he finna be quiet while I ramble on. Look, right side. I'm just getting back from the hood. You know, every Wednesday we hoop. You know, my son came out tonight, had a good night, feeling lovely. Had me a nice little drink, got me a nice little. I'm A-okay. So look, I just get back in. I'm about to go hop in the shower. I said, oh man, yeah, that's right. My boy right side been on after knockout went out. So soon as I jump on, I hear you saying, all right, C Block. Let me repeat myself. Right side, you saying, all right, C Block. I'm gonna give you your final word. I'm like, oh my goodness. Look what I run into. And soon as right side see I tune in, right side stop you from your closing comment and like, whoa, earlier you said you was gonna put hands on him. So that means he had my name in his mouth earlier. For what? Look, I'm not finna just keep talking, dog. Months and months ago, right side, whoever left in the chat, I called this dude out. I say I would drive to Dallas, Texas, meet him at his boxing gym of choice. I would bring my own gloves and we can get in the ring. I would send Malachi Williams 500 cash app. You send him 500 cash app. Winner take all. What you want to do? This was on a Tuesday or Wednesday, right side. I said I would be in Dallas Friday. What you want to do? He sound like Bill goddamn Haney. He said everything but let's fight. And goddamn it, now it's 2024 in fucking April, and this Trump motherfucker started talking my name. Dude, you ain't on my level. I don't know why you keep bringing up my name, dude. This is not a game. D-Ville, She-Block. I'm not built like that, homie. All you want to do is play games and call in a Malachi and goof off and try to make people laugh. I'm real life out here, homie. This is not a game, dude. You can keep it respectful. We can goof off in the chats, but you bringing up my name, talking about putting hands on me. That's not happening. So either you really want to do this or you don't. Because I'm tired of you steady bringing up my name when I don't even talk about you no more. Little boy, you a little boy to me. Stay in your place, dude. Keep it boxing. Cause you don't want to get physical, man. You ain't built like that, dog. So just keep it cordial and keep it boxing. Real talk. This ain't no game. You like to clown around. I like to clown around too. But this shit's finna end right now. You either gonna put up or you gonna shut up. And I know you gonna shut up. Real talk. And that ain't no threat. That ain't me trying to talk. But the brakes stop right here, dog.
You ready?
Real talk. We ain't even gotta bring this up no more, cause I know you ain't about that life. You ain't. So just keep on calling Malachi show and make people laugh and do your thing, man. I don't knock that. But don't bring up my name no more. That's all I gotta say. I'm not even finna. I'm done.
Go ahead, D-Block. You can go ahead and respond, D-Block. Go ahead.
Respectfully, live in America. Everybody can say whatever they want. So I'm about to say what I gotta say, and give it what I want to give. That energy. That's what we need. That energy. I'm ready. I'm down. I talked to Coach already. What we need to do to make this shit happen. Houston. That's where we going. That's what we're gonna be about. It's gonna be a great fight, and then after that, we gotta take care of business. You ain't scared. I ain't scared. It's the same thing we got to do. We got to make this shit happen. I'm going to pump up even more press because I know that it's going to do good. I ain't going for it just for anything. I know me and you, when we get in there, it's going to be a great one. And that's all I got to say on that.
All I got to say is 3502 Belford Avenue. You ain't said shit, boy. 3502 motherfucking Belford Avenue.
Oh, don't do that. Don't give your information out on YouTube like that.
That ain't my address, but that's where it can go down.
Okay.
Yeah. That's Sunnyside Park.
And I'm asking both of y'all right
Bring your ass to Sunnyside.
Y'all know both of y'all know me very well. Both of y'all know me very well. And I'm asking this question, and I'm asking it directly to both of y'all, and I'm being honest about this because I done heard nigga talk about. I done heard on YouTube, especially on YouTube. I done heard all type of shit. I done heard all type of shit on YouTube. Are we truly saying that y'all gonna put the gloves on and go one-on-one with?
That's all it is. Putting the gloves on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ain't nobody.
Real talk.
Ain't nobody.
It's set up.
It's just
hey. Well, look, listen. This is the thing right here. This is the thing. I'm glad. I think is this the first time this has actually been confirmed on YouTube? Am I breaking news right? Am I breaking news? That's all.
Look,
am I breaking news?
Right side. Man, I'm telling you, I've been down this road before. I'm in disbelief that I'm revisiting this chatter again. Hey, like I said before, I tried to go to Dallas when he first started talking crazy like this. I said, man, I would be in Dallas in 48 hours. We can do this immediately. Oh man, hold up. I need to train. I need 90 days. I need to do. It's been shit, 180. It's been 200 days. I'm not about talk, dog.
Rick, all it is put on those gloves, lace them up, and get ready for a boxing match. That's all it is. It's an equal, honest thing that people used to do back in the day. What's wrong with that? You know what I mean?
Hey, we can. Yeah. Hey, you know what? Right side, I'm gonna see what I can do, and we can probably meet at Jay Prince gym.
Oh no,
Jay Prince.
Hey, all affiliation.
Rick,
We probably can do this at Jay Prince gym. Speaking of Jay Prince.
Hear me out, Rick. You ready? You hear me out, Rick?
Oh man.
Rick,
Man, they already do, man. Look. Yeah.
Hold on, Rick. Hold on. Go ahead, D-Block. You got to speak up. You kind of low right now. Respect.
I talked to Coach, and I talked to him a week and a half ago. You know what I mean? And I said this will be great. I mean, you're going to be in Houston when the fight gets made. I'm gonna go down there. I said, shit, why not? This is the thing. We got to settle everything in the ring. That's all it is. I told Coach like that. He's like, yeah, don't worry about it. You know, Rick is a man of his word. I know he wants to box. He wants to beat you. Whatever the fuck it is. At the end of the day, it's gonna be a great fight. You're gonna give me everything you got, and I'm gonna give you everything I got. And at the end of the day, we done. That's it. It's over. No rematch clause, no nothing like that. We going mano a mano. It only takes one fight. It could be like Errol Spence Jr. versus Bud Crawford. I don't know how it's gonna end up, but I'm gonna tell you something. I ain't gonna lay down, and it's gonna.
Hold on. Hey, real quick, D-Block. Real quick, who?
What you say, Doug?
Who gonna be DJ? Who gonna be Bud? You said it could be like you said it could be like Errol Spence and Bud Crawford. Who's gonna be who in your opinion? I'm trying to hear all of this.
Well,
man, right side. Right side. That's disrespectful for you to even ask that, dude.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I didn't say it. He said it. So I'm trying to get an understanding of what he's saying.
I don't care, but just for you to even question that.
Well, Dub, we know that Errol Spence Jr. was the bigger guy supposedly in that ring. We know that Rick Timms is the more athletic, more built fighter than I am, of course. We know that he has all the pedigree coming in like he says he does. So nobody's going to expect D-Block from going in there and outboxing him. I think in my abilities, I love my abilities. I know how to throw my combinations. I know how to go in there and hit the body. And I got a great left hook. At the end of the day, it is, what is Rick going to do with me? Is he going to go all out? Or he's going to try to move and maneuver? Or does he think it's going to be so easy that he's just going to try to knock me out? You know what I mean? It's just suspense.
So, hey, man.
Hey, right side. Right side. Right side. I ain't even got to go through all that. I'm the Bud version. I'm the Bud side of this. That's easy.
Easy work. Oh my God, this is.
All right, man. Hey,
I ain't gonna hold you, Rick. Yeah. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, I told D-Block tonight. Like I said, we was on the channel earlier. I said, hey, come through my channel, man. Rick always show up, and he show up and show out. If you really got smoke with him, come through, and I'm pretty sure he'll be here. And he came through. I want to see, and I will say this. I need y'all to put gloves on. I want headgear as well. I want both of y'all to come out this thing as healthy as possible.
Hey man, I'm gonna let it go like this.
This is history. This will technically be history. And the reason I say it is because two individuals had a beef with each other and they settled it in the ring. Instead of just letting YouTube talk, they actually settled it one-on-one. I ain't got no problem with it. And I ain't gonna hold you. I'm here for all of it. I got an individual that I'm gonna pick in the fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put money on somebody. I ain't gonna put it out there now. I gotta find who's gonna be. But at the same time, if y'all are willing to do it, man, we want to see it. We want to see something like this, and we want to see it because instead of saying I got shooters and I'm gonna come through it, instead of doing all that shit, you say, you know what? Hey, fuck it. All right, I got smoke. We're gonna put the gloves on and we're gonna handle it, and then we're gonna move on. I ain't got no problem with it. That's how men are supposed to handle things, man, in my opinion. So I ain't got no problem with it, man. I don't know how to set it up all the way. Malachi, shout out to Coach Malachi, True Media over there. and a hell of a show that he runs over there. I ain't got no problem with that, brother. Man, I would love to see this, man. I would love to see it. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Hey, well, you know, hey, yeah. I mean,
if y'all want it, if y'all don't want it, I ain't got no problem.
Hey, shit. When Will in Houston for the fight, shit. Most likely this gonna be broadcast live on his channel. Yeah. This gonna be a live event on his channel. I'm gonna talk to him about it. Since I just walking in the house and I walk into this shit, and man, you know I don't duck no smoke right side. You done been on a million different chats with me. Anytime somebody then requested me to hit a link, I hit that motherfucker. So you know I don't duck no smoke, and if this dude still got this in his mouth, and I'm just gonna have to get it out of it. Simple.
Yeah, Rick, I'm gonna let it go like this. Call Coach, man. I already talked to him. I said we gotta make something happen. We're gonna go to Houston. We're gonna meet up there after the fight, and we're gonna, he's gonna go live on the show. Like I told you, man, we gotta make some bread out of this. You bring reputation, I bring my own reputation. At the end of the day, everybody's gonna favor you. We're gonna have a poll, and whatever the fuck it is, we're gonna make some bread. That's the whole thing. Me and you, mano a mano, in the ring. Like I said, I'm ready. Put on the gloves, and it is what it is. You know what I mean? What's so hard about that? Ain't nothing hard about that. You got beef against me, I got beef. We'll end it right there, and it's over. Ain't nothing to worry about. You know what I mean? We keep it mano a mano, and that's it.
I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm clipping all this shit right here, and I rock with Coach. No problem. Once again, I'm gonna reach out to him tomorrow, and I'm gonna say, hey, we got to make this happen. This is something that, and it's interesting, and the reason it's one of the most fantastic things we can have when we support the sport of boxing the way we support it. And then when you do have disagreements and whatever, smoke, whatever, for two individuals to say, you know what, we're going to settle our shit in the ring like boxers would settle their shit and then move forward about it. I gotta respect it. I gotta support it. And so I'm definitely gonna hit Coach tomorrow about this. And man, this is fantastic right here. I ain't gonna hold you. Now it's fun for me, but the smoke, man. I love the smoke and the honesty. That's the most beautiful thing is the honesty. And so at the end of the day, man, like I say, I'm gonna make my bet. I'm gonna put my money down where it go, but I'm looking forward to it.
All right, man. Just remember, bet on D Block. It's gonna be a hell of a night. D Block, D Town, D City, D Ville.
Thanks. Hey, real quick, D Block, man. Go. Hey, like I said, I just started my I don't even know it. My ex. Who don't know? I got Twitter. I got a Twitter now. I'm not quite sure how to work it, but y'all go follow me on Twitter, man. I don't even know my goddamn name. I think it's Dub Brightside. I think I put Dub Brightside. So y'all go follow Dub Brightside on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? D Block, man, give me your final words. Rick, man, after that, we going to you for the final words, and we shutting it down for the night. But all right. D Block, what's your final words, man? Give me your final.
I'm gonna train hard. I'm gonna train as hard as I can. At the end of the day, it's gonna show in that skills right there where we get it mano a mano right there in the ring. And I'm working on myself. I'm working on my legs. I'm working on my biceps. I'm working on everything. You know what I mean? I'm doing what I gotta do. I'm coming with it. I'm not coming with no fake smoke. I'm coming with the real smoke. Them gloves, once they get laced on, my eyes are gonna be right there with Rick Timms. And I can't wait. To just lift them up and say, you all right? At the end of the day, we coming for the knockout. We ain't playing no games. It is what it is, and I'm coming for it.
Thanks. Shout out to my brother D Block, man. D Block, I'm pretty sure I'll catch you either Friday or Saturday with my brother Rebuttal. If y'all don't know, y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Rebuttal Entertainment, man. Appreciate you coming through, my brother. Appreciate you. Right. Rick Timms, man, give me your last words. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm sorry. I caught you late. I'm trying to keep I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm trying to keep my shows to under 2 hours now, right? And I'm at 2:30 right now. It don't happen. It ain't gonna happen too often, but I appreciate you jumping on. Man.
Hey, man.
Rick, man, give me your last words.
Hey, man, you know, spontaneity. You know, I'm a real big proponent of spontaneous occurrences, you know. And I walk in the house and press on your live, and I hear this dude talking my name again after he been ducking, avoiding me since last year, man. And when I realized he didn't want to do nothing, I left it alone. So he keep bringing up my name. I walk in, he steady got my name, and I'm in the chat, and you say, hold up, you stopped him from talking. Hey, man, didn't you say you gonna put hands on him? And I'm like, wow, this dude's still talking about this stuff.
No, hey, man, I told him earlier. So I said, look, man, Rick, and he said he had something going on, this, that, whatever. Rebuttal didn't know what he was talking about. I was like, he talking about Rick 10. The problem is, hey, I'm gonna be loud tonight, and Rick show up on my panel on a regular basis. That's what I said. You know what I'm saying? And I said, if you guys smoke with him to show up, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be there. If he's not there, it is what it is. But I'm pretty sure he's gonna show up. And so, if you got smoke for him, don't just talk it here. Be a man. Hey, say it.
Dog.
Tell him that. And so he did it. So I mean, I always say, Rick, you know you the family. You know you the family. And I've always, even when you done got into shit in the chat, what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna rock with my brother Rick. I don't know what anybody say. I ain't gonna go against nobody. But hey, you can never tell me I can't rock with my brother. I'm just telling you. And so when he was talking about it, and I understood who was talking about, I was like, shit, you gotta come. I'm gonna be live, and that's what I say that respectfully. That's the respect that I have. You know what I'm saying?
And y'all was and he was saying this where earlier.
No, he didn't say it crazy. He said on Rebuttal Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Rebuttal. That's my brother Lou. He said, he typed in the chat. He said something like, I don't know. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was something like, I'm training for and Rebuttal was like, who he training for? And I was like, shit, man, he talking about Rick, man. Him and Rick been going at it on Coach Malachi channel for a minute. And that's how I kind of got started. You know what I'm saying? I knew who he was talking about when he said Houston. You feel me? I knew who he was talking about. So.
All right. Well, look, dog. I was unaware he was training, you know, but hey, man, I stay fit year round. So I walked into this dude steady, got my name in his mouth. So I'm gonna give him what he want, man. You know, I'm not even finna just keep yapping about it. Dog, just when you know you possess a certain type of drive and just relentless persona, you know, nothing overwhelms you and nothing makes you afraid. So I'm just gonna this gonna be June, since it's gonna be the Tank and Frank fight, April, May, June. So now I'm in training. I'll be ready, baby.
Now you in training, huh?
Nah, I'm in training. So, but look, you know, I'm already, you know, fit. I already work out every other day. You know, I already run. You know, my cardio already, you know, solid. All I got to do is just uptick everything, man. So it's all good.
I ain't mad at it. Man. And interesting. I think y'all.
But look, wait a minute. Wait, hold up, right side. I forgot. This is the last thing I forgot to say, dog. I don't know why this dude keep me on his mind. Cause when I'm on other shows, in other chats, I never bring this dude up. You know? It's like when he called in the Will show, True Media. Every now and then he bring my name up. You know, he just keep my name in his mouth. So it's like, dude, you ain't shit to me. You don't even cross my mind. You know, I mean, unless I see your name or hear your voice, you know, that's the only time you register to me. Why the fuck you just keep asking for this ass whooping? I don't get it, dog. But it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Best. It's the best. And this is the thing. The thing is regardless of how it happened, man, as long as y'all handle it with respect, love, and you know what I'm saying? Hey. Oh yeah,
no doubt. You know, yeah, no doubt. You know, it's no malice, dog. You know, I don't want I don't want him hurt. I don't want to get hurt. You know, it's you know, I'm not a, you know, I'm dude. You know, it ain't even close to nothing like that. Yeah, you know, I want him to go home to his family. You know, healthy life. Yeah. No, you know, man, it ain't. The dude ain't done shit to me for me to, you know, want, you know, to wish harm on him, you know, nah. Yeah,
it's a simple disagreement. All I'm saying is, at the end of the day, we done heard so many times in different channels, different chats. I got shooters. I got right. That ain't what it's about. We ain't all right. You got whatever you got going on. Cool.
Yeah, I mean, shit. We're
gonna disagree.
It is.
Oh, but for us to say we're gonna disagree and then say, you know what? Then at the end of the day, I ain't got no shooter. Matter of fact, if I got shooters or not, fuck the shooter. Let's handle it in the rain. Let's go ahead. We'll get it off with each other and then we'll move forward, man. It ain't nothing big, and I think that's respectable. You know what I'm saying? I think that's very respectable, and so. Hey, long time ago, but when he brought it up, I was like, shit, well, fuck it. If it's still alive and he training, let's make it happen then. Make it happen. Respect.
I guess so, right?
I don't know. So, but Rick, man, give me your lap, man. Look, I'm at 2:40, bro. I was supposed to be an hour and 30, hour 45 at the most tonight. I'm at 2 hours. You know, normally I go 4 hours. I'm trying to.
Hey man,
and the reason being because I got a couple other channels going right now. I got a couple other things that I'm starting to work on. I got to get with you because I see your channel. I see what you got going on. I like it. I know you said you got some buffering going. I see it, but the events, the news talk, I got a channel. I'm starting with that, and I definitely want to rock with you on that. You know what I'm saying? As far as the different, definitely, you can't bring that Houston bullshit over here. You know I'm a Cowboys fan, so you can't bring that shit over here with me. But we can definitely do the boxing and the news thing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to work with everybody. I ain't gonna hold you. So I see what you got going. I see you got your shorts starting to kind of get going. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited for it. And Rick, man, I think you're gonna be able to run a hell of a channel, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Especially talking about, and I think there's gonna be a lane for me as well, man. So give me your last word. Let the people know where they can find you. Make sure anytime you come over, you drop your link. You know what I'm saying? And What you got for us, man? Talk to us.
Hey man, we're gonna get you out of here, man. You done went well over your limit. Hey man, I just coming in to show you some love tonight before I hopped in the shower and shit. Now I got some a whole different ball game than brewed up, and you know I'm with it. So everybody have a safe night. You know, we all love this boxing. And shit, just we'll see everybody another day, man. That's it, dog.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Hey, shout out to Thomas Hill in the building, man. Thomas just dropped your link in the building. You feel me?
Man, Thomas Hill real. Thomas Hill is real. Man.
It's another individual that, you know, I rock with a lot of people. I definitely rock with Thomas Hill. He know what it is. And A1, same thing. Bullet Gibson. You know what I'm saying? Cash Script. Niggas know who I rock with. And if you know I rock with you, you know what it is. Same way with you, Rick. You know what I mean? So, nothing but love and respect. And, man, I appreciate you coming through, man. Y'all make sure y'all go sub to my brother Rick. Shout out to Thomas Hill again for dropping this link. But y'all make sure y'all Rick, man, I know you, and it's interesting because I know you're gonna be doing live or news topics, events, those type of things, not just boxing. You feel me? So, when you do it, man, let me know. Like I said, I got a couple channels I'm starting up, so I'll definitely be over there rocking with you.
That's what's up, dog. That's real. All right,
hey man, love and respect. Hey. As always, man, shout out to the sunny side. If y'all don't know, the sunny side of Houston, man, no affiliation with Jay Prince. You know what I'm saying? One of the realest that I've ever talked to. You know what I'm saying? And my brother, man, my big homie, one of my big homies, man, Rick Timms, man, much love and respect. I appreciate you, my brother.
All right, man. Peace out tonight, dog.
Yes, sir. Man, we had a great show, man. We had a great show tonight. I appreciate everybody who came through. Please, Thomas Hill, A1 Hoop Zone, Bullet Gibson, man, Rick Timms, D Block, you know what I'm saying? Uncle EJ, Major Keys Boxing, man. I hope I ain't forgetting nobody. Yeah, I know you end up forgetting some damn body. You be like, God damn, my bad. 88 Sports Talk. You feel me? Man, everybody who came through tonight, man, much love and respect. That's what it come down to. I want y'all to we like I just told Rick, man, we moving forward. We got multiple things coming out, man. We got Dub, excuse me, Dub Sports Nation. We got that coming. You know what I'm saying? Dub Sports Nation, we'll be talking Cowboys talk. We'll be talking Georgia Bulldogs. We'll be talking all sports, of course. But we're gonna put it into the Sports Nation. You know what I'm saying? So we'll be news. It's coming out. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be talking news topics. Like I just told Rick, I'm going to be over there rocking with Rick with the news. You know what I'm saying? And we'll always be talking boxing because boxing is what we love. You feel me? That's what we love over here. At the same time, man, we're going to be touching on multiple different things. And so always know, even though y'all come talking that bullshit, when I got somebody like Thomas Hill coming here talking about, shut that shit. No cowgirls talk aloud. All right, you got it. We're going to do all of that. We're talking all Cowboys over here, but you're more than welcome, Thomas. Matter of fact, I want you to come through. And bring your team with you. And you'll get cooked on your team as well. Bullet Gibson, man, you know you always going to be welcome over here. Even though, outside of, don't get me started on Tampa Bay. I'm not even going to go there. I'm not even going to go there. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to be talking the draft for NFL. You know what I'm saying? we're gonna be talking the NBA draft. Shit, I wanted to cover even more college basketball that we didn't talk, but at the end of the day, man, it is what it is. And so, man, y'all make sure y'all keep coming through, man. Keep showing love. Y'all always welcome. A1, I gotta come right with you with that the draft talk, the NBA draft talk. You know what I'm saying? The playoffs that's about to be going on. Gotta come right with you. You got it, Bullet. You got it. Y'all, hey, I thought the Eagles, they ended the damn season bad anyways, but Baker Mayfield and the Bucs, now y'all put hands on their ass. So, hey, shout out to y'all, man. Anybody who beat the Eagles, I rock with. I ain't gonna hold you, because fuck the Eagles, fuck the Giants, fuck the Commanders / the Redskins / the football team / whatever you want to call them motherfuckers over there, whatever you want to call them, fuck them all. Love and respect. Y'all keep doing y'all thing, man. Hey, I rock with the Steelers. Not really. I ain't gonna hold you. I really don't. But I like Najee Harris. I wanted Najee to come to Georgia. He chose Alabama. But George Pickens, one of my favorite receivers, definitely from Georgia. So I got an affinity. I understand it. You know what I'm saying? And y'all in the AFC, so shit, I don't. Unless you, I mean, you know, fuck y'all. I respect. I say that respectfully, but at the end of the day, we're gonna block Thomas real quick. Let me block Thomas. They're saying fly, Eagles fly over here. We're gonna block him. Only for 10 seconds. I blocked A1 earlier for 10 seconds. I blocked Thomas earlier for 10 seconds. So I'm gonna block Thomas right now. For 10 seconds. Nothing big, nothing serious, but you're not gonna come over here talking about fly, Eagles fly. We not having that. So we had to get him out the building. But Thomas know he my brother. He know he my brother, and hey, we'll chop it up, Thomas. We'll chop it up. But much love and respect to everybody out here, man. Thank y'all for coming through. We will be live again tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Gonna be live on a regular basis now as far as this boxing talk go, especially late nights, how we do it. We will be live on a regular basis. So normally we will be live, but we looking to work with different individuals. We will be working with BVO Boxing, man. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe over to BVO Boxing. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be working with different individuals, and man, I'm excited, man. I'm just excited to have fun and have the opportunity to do what I love and to talk the shit I love to talk. You know what I'm saying? One thing y'all know, if you don't listen to me long enough, I'll talk all motherfucking day. So, hey, man, I don't know what happened to Woke, man. I had no clue, but I'm gonna hit the brother up, and I hit him up one time. He said he wasn't feeling well, you know, those type of things. But we got to block. Let's go ahead and block A1 Hoops on for 10 seconds as well. Let's block him for 10 seconds because I don't know who Duck Side is. I don't even know who that is. I'm not even sure who you're talking about. But we're gonna make sure we put that. We're gonna put the user in timeout for 10 seconds. So, but at the end of the day, man, shout out to all y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, man, we got all type of shit going on, and I want y'all to be a part of it. At the end of the day, I want y'all to be a part of it, and I think we can all build together. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, but much love and respect to everybody who came through tonight, and just know we doing it again tomorrow, and we're gonna keep rocking, man. We're gonna keep rocking. Hey, if y'all don't know. If you don't know, you're rocking with the right side. Shout out to y'all, man. Much respect.
Bud Crawford is a fight fan, and he's a fight fan's fighter. The Ennis Express is a runaway train.
Ain't no pressure when you built for this.
Man down, round one. The truth hurts.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the
undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Devin the Dream